Good evening and welcome. I'm Bernice, and I'll be serving you today. What can I get for you? A drink? Some snacks? Oh, a little flames! Mocktails mix your size. The snacks are real nice. Sodas I'll mix dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know that we do what's left to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn! You know, I look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but I got a short fuse for fools to get up again. Watch out, let me pour you a drink, but think about messing with me, I'll enjoy the fun. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth. You think about stepping to beat and things will boost out. Wanna push you like that? Okay, burn you to ash, think twice before you play, play. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know that we do what's left to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn!
Stars 被湮灭在霓虹的夜，视线所及如同荒诞的谎言。Artificial life 深入简单，如出肤浅，思考周间世界像碎片般分裂。想要的一切，触手可及之前，是不是最让人眷恋？拥有喜悦，厌倦，在被欲望支配，无尽中沦陷。再不会让承诺被敷衍，不让真心被曲解。没有语言的人生，但每一步我要决定，却让下次被发现，让美丽被真实复原。我所了解的，我还没被了解。别再让善意被拖延，不听恶意和闲言。没有语言的人生，但每一步我要选择选错误，不被遮掩。真实的我在你眼前，我所了解的，我等待被发现。词不达意流行，一言之中有几个字算是发自内心。My muse 安静挣扎，无处安放，疯癫浮华，灵感已消失在名利场。失去的一切，措手不及之前，是不是从未被察觉？像是空白残缺，或许总学不会珍惜和感谢。再不会让承诺被敷衍，不让真心被曲解。没有语言的人生，但每一步我要决定，却让下次被发现，让美丽被真实复原。我所了解的，我还没被了解。别再让善意被拖延，不听恶语和闲言。没有语言的人生，但每一步我要选择选错误，不被遮掩。真实的我在你眼前，我所了解的，我等待被发现。 被污蔑，不让希望再破灭。那你预言的未来，但每一步我自己的演绎，让下次被发现，让美丽被真实复原。我所了解的我还没被了解，陪在让善意被拖延，不停恶语和闲言，没有语言的
Emotional damage! Where's the therapy button?
被遮掩，真实的我在你眼前，心里有个声音期待着蜕变。我所了解的我会被你了解。Every single morning, I hear my own cloud breathing. I can't stop it, just be chilling. Heaven, I told you not to wake me up. There will be time to act up now. Why can't you just stop and listen? Let's do what I want. On Monday, wanna hang out with friends. Tuesday, I will try all the best cakes. Get out the way, you'll have a taste of the season. Can't feel my patience running thin. Oh, I wish that you could just take it easy. Lay back, find this the way I roll so good on my toes. You will get to say hello to my jaws. This just gotta bite, don't you know? I can want you, but I can't catch a three every second and every minute. All my day to be mellow and free, but you still work right. I do it just fine. Don't underestimate me. Yeah. On Friday is good, but too close. Saturday I put on my best dress. Get out the way, I'll have a taste of the season. Can't feel my patience running thin. Oh, I wish that you could just take it easy. Lay back, find this the way I roll so good on my toes. You would get to say hello to my jaws. This just gonna bite, don't you know? Don't you know? You should know that I'll buy them all. This just gotta bite, you know. Hurry up and get it down, but don't run my patience to the ground. If you need me here, this just gotta bite, don't you know? Yeah, you better keep it down. When I try, I'm second to none. You will get to say hello to my jaws. This just gotta bite, don't you know?
I tried so hard, I couldn't feel the flow. With every battle, my body took a toll. Now every knockout shows me a sign
be with y'all in just a second, peeps. It's yeah, this is season song. Almost 7 looks pretty fire. Lots of teasers too. Lots of teasers. Let's talk about it. 1, 2, 3. Hello everybody, hope you're all doing amazing today. Let me know if the sound levels needs adjusting. How's everybody doing? How did everybody find the showcase? Oh sorry, not the showcase, the live stream. I thought it was interesting and like, dude, I cannot wait for 2.0. I feel like they're putting... Yeah, I think it's gonna be big. For the good to see ya. Melly, good to see ya. Loons, good job on the first. So, we're gonna be doing some account reviews today. We're gonna be discussing the 1.7. Just gonna have a merry old time. Hello, Hogger Brother. Hello, Abby. How the hell are we doing? So far, so good. Chilling in Zenless Expo Showcase. So, is there anything... Are they showing off anything new in Expo Showcase? I saw their notification, I'm like... Shit. The timing is very bad. I planned on doing all of this much earlier today, but life. Can we see the new Catalan T? I don't think we've seen this one yet on stream. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm watching it now, and it's basic intro at the moment. Yeah, like, I'm expecting to just kind of, you know, show it off how it runs on the Xbox. We'll be pushing back the repo. Maybe a little bit. I'm gonna try to speed everything up. But we'll see. I not watched the 1.7 video yet. Tried to find info on Reddit. Only found fan notes of asses. I mean, that is fair. You on a construction site, lol? Will bail bug. Oh, dude, I love that. Although, Alex, please make sure that you're safe and everything. Don't operate any heavy machinery while you're hawking. Alright, Loons, you wanted to see the T? Don't have anything up on that. Well, let's pop the big gun. So, you might not be aware, I got my own Caledon swag. Was it early this week? Yeah. So I ordered them in some different colors. So this is the beige, like heavyweight T. And it's actually absolutely fucking beautiful. Yo, Musa, how the hell are we doing? Welcome in. How the hell are we doing today? Yeah, I like beige. I like beige if you're like not too... like as a Swede, we basically become white as a White Walker during the winter because we have no fucking sun. This looks cool. I was sure I like the background, but that's the rock. It still does rock. I really, really like it. I love the red one as well, but on camera it looks more red than it actually is. I feel like I'm glowing a little bit. Working but lurking, boss. Hope you're doing amazing, peeps. Dwayne, big freaking hug. So, basically, 1.7. The 1.7 live stream. I don't feel like they did anything, you know, too crazy. Not too many curveballs. They gave us some info about Hugo. They gave us some info about Vivian. I like that the Alolian, how the hell are we doing? Welcome in. Are you available for your review today? See you in a few hours. Good luck on the stream. Thank you so much, Alex. You stay safe. Yes, I don't feel like they did anything, you know, too crazy. Actually, should we pop open a cold one for this? Is Hugo or Vivian first? Vivian, right? I'm 99% sure it's Vivian. I want both. So, me personally, I'm gonna be skipping Vivian. No, fuck! I'm gonna be skipping Hugo because I don't need another ice carry. And I am a big fan of sights. I don't love Hugo in the story. So he's gonna be my first ever skip. Vivian, they said, yeah, I feel like that. Feel like they're taking it chill. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like too crazy. And like I said in my Coffee Time video, I think that they are kinda... I think a lot of their manpower is just focused on 2.0 and making that feel like as big as possible. Which, you know, I'm fine with. I come from titles where, you know, a normal Zenless patch is better than some titles' anniversary patches. I'm not gonna name any games or any names. But if you know, you know. The main character is so dirty. Light was sun-ish when he came out. Hunter was free and immediately overshadowed by zombie. Hugo is after Vivian, so right before 2.0. It is a little bit of like an unfortunate time slot for him. Like, I fully agree. Also, like, I don't think anybody that played during 1.4, I don't think anybody skipped Miyabi. It was a very generous patch, so I think most people that were playing and wanted Miyabi, they probably got Miyabi. So, you know, we already have ice carries dealt with. That being said, I am very happy with how light it turned out. Lemmy, hey Jakob, might have a game both you and Luna would like, hopefully. Hey, Lemmy, shoot. Is it Split Fiction? I was hoping this version had all the bad luck. I'll never take a 50 win for granted. Yeah, this version's banners were wild. I thought it was gonna end up being the worst patch I've ever had. Like, by far. But if anybody watched my trigger pulls, they kind of turn around. So I can't complain too much. It's called Chain Together. The game is called Gecko Shop. Oh. So what you do? Run a business together? Sell geckos? I'm confused now. Interested in Vivian because she increases the sword damage, but I like Jane because of her I start Zenless. And I make this point in my video as well. Remember, peeps. Pull for whatever character you like. Pull for what you find fun. You wanna have fun? You know, what's the point in life? Is to fucking have fun. Now, Jane, objectively, from a meta perspective, might not be super either because we all have access to Piper.
Fighting? Take me.
Piper is arguably the best A-rank carry.
So sleepy.
And any content you would need a Jane for, Piper can probably do. But I think you're missing out if that's all you base your pulls on. Because Jane is so much fun. Because Jane is so much fun. If I, like, don't take this as pulling advice. This is just, if I started in 1.7 and I could only pick one of these 4 characters, Lighter, Hugo, Vivian, Jane, I would go Jane. She's not gonna be stronger than Vivian, I cannot imagine. But she's so fun. I love Jane that much that I would not want an account without her. That is not an advice for me to, or like, don't take that as me saying go Jane instead of Vivian, because from a meta perspective, don't. But Jane is just so unique and so fun to play. Here's hope. Shit. I finally win a 50 on 1.7, so I don't want 10 losses in a streak. Federico, I really hope you do. You run a shop selling geckos while gambling for geckos from boxes. So it has a gacha element to it. I like that. So your co-op on Insta a couple weeks back that I wanted to play with you. Can't remember the name of it though. Oh, I was so bad at checking my Insta. Remind me after stream and I'll do it. I should have called off and could use some fun. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, is that for Repo? So brother, what do you think? And the way big hug. Fun is in short demand. What do you think on Sorry 11 attack crit rate? Is good? Yeah, that sounds good, Abby. Wouldn't hurt to get some more crit rate from, you know, some substats. It's definitely doable for now. I was a little underwhelmed with the looks on Viv's gameplay. I watched it back a few times now. I think my impression is growing. I wasn't blown away when I first saw it. I do think it's cool. Like, they have some cool animations with her. And I think it's very character fitting. And I think that's the thing. You know, she is an elegant little simpy lady. She shouldn't be doing anything, you know, too crazy. And I kind of feel like they nailed that. Legatus, how the hell are we doing? Hope you're doing well. Also, it's confirmed 2.0 is coming out in June. It is. And GameCube, hope you're doing amazing. Hakushato Kubu, how the hell are we doing? Turtle, look at all the cool peeps. I can't keep up. Just got done watching the Xbox stream. I'm so excited for it to come in June. So, I'm super happy for the Xbox peeps. I never even thought about that it only came out on PlayStation. I was like, oh, it released for console. Is that the same with Genshin? Is Genshin not available on Xbox? I never used my console to like play any of the horror games. I think she will be a better eater carry as a rifle I must get. You think Ju is gonna be stronger as a carry? Interesting. And also, I'm pretty sure that, you know, we're getting the Void Hunter, or whatever the hell it is, as a 2.0 unit. Although, I'm not sure if it is a Void Hunter. They word it as a Void, like that she's a Void Hunter strength, or Void Hunter class. They don't specifically say that that's her actual title. I don't think. I'll pull with whatever free-to-play pulls I get, because it's an off-field anomaly, but I won't be super happy. I won't be super happy if I get her. Spoon, that's the enthusiasm we're looking for. Need help on Yanagi is attack 3000. They are very, very similar, Abby. Like, you're not gonna see a difference. I would go with the slightly higher anomaly proficiency. As an expert gamer, hella hype. Smoky Fister, I'm happy. I used to be an Xbox guy and PlayStation. I used to have all the consoles growing up. But yeah, I fell out with Xbox after my 360 got like my replacement 360 got a Red Ring of Death, and it was a replacement from another Xbox that also got a Red Ring of Death. So I was like, you know what? We're going to PlayStation. Fuwa, Tiger Fire is a need. If I would guess, it's gonna be an A rank on the 2.0. Then you're just hinting she's as strong as Miyabi. Yeah, so not actual Void Hunter. And quite a good see. I hope you're doing well. My guess is she isn't Void Hunter yet. It will happen in the story. Possibly. We'll get to know. Yeah. On Sunday, there's gonna be another trailer showing off the 2.0 stuff. So we'll probably get more answers then. Can you even be a name for anomaly? Not a character per se. Yeah, I'll buy that. Xbox is getting higher quality gameplay, ray tracing, and I think crossplay. Very nice, very nice. Doomslayer, hello, my favorite Zenless YouTuber is back on live. Doom, we back. How the hell are we doing? I see the big Viking mug. Skål, love. Skål, everybody. It's Friday. I wanna vibe out and check and talk about the patch, fix some accounts. So let's have a beer for the occasion. I've been playing it on phone ever since Caesar came out. Oh my dear god. Yeah. Console is gonna be a big upgrade. I would not be able to do combat on phone. Are you sure? Did you watch the Xbox live stream? No. This day has been kind of a little bit of a mess. So it's like either I wait and go live, but it's gonna be too late. So I just wanted to like get rolling. And I figured, hey, chat's gonna tell me if anything cool happened. Oh, and did you see the new A-Rank Bamboo? Oh, Overtime Boo? Dude, that looks amazing. Yeah, there's gonna be another sorry, not a stream, I think a trailer for the 2.0. It's gonna come on Sunday. Yo, how's it going? Fossilicious, how the hell are we doing? Hope you're doing well. We're just chatting about the 1.7 live stream. I missed out on Astras. I've been trying to get an S rank, but lost early 50-50. Sorry, 11. Tried to get Trigger. A lot of people ended up losing Trigger's banner for Soldier. Funny enough. And I'm sorry that happened. Sugar, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. That made a chuckle. Dude, the Bangbo animations for the A-Rank Bamboo, absolutely great. The press Wampa, happy Friday chat, and I won the 75 for Trigger's weapon. Thank God. Wampa, nice. I'm not sure how many people were in the when we did the pulls.
I got a bad feeling about this.
But say with my own pulls and all the viewer pulls, I think on the weapon banner, say that we did it 8 times. 6 of those we lost to 75. So, you know, stay the fuck away. We got the bang with one to me. Oh, so they're actually adding X-Boo? That's cool. Jeff the Chef, hope you do well. Wait, I did hydrate, not that one. Can I hydrate with some beer? I was one of those things. Same. Or, wait, did I lose my own engine? I feel like I did. Yeah, Hellfire gears, right? Overtime Boo is better than Robin. Just in terms of animations, I really liked it. Robin only needs one Mockingbird trigger extra skill. I wonder if they'll... Yeah, I think that's a good call. Like, I think that's a good call. Especially in a faction like Mockingbird, that at release, I don't see any immediate synergy between Hugo and Vivian. So, you know, having to put them on the same team just to get your Bamboo working. And I hope they go back to some old Bamboos and also adjust that. Wait, can you get Xbox if you don't have the Xbox? I don't know. Hopefully. Hopefully. In the last stream, you explained the base of a new player showing it on Xbox. Ah, okay. Yeah, kind of like I was expecting. I didn't think they'd do any, you know, amazing lore drops on the Xbox showcase. Although Genshin does have a glider that you only get when you play on console. And they have no, last time I checked, no share progression. I have a bit of a problem with the Aftershock stuff. I mean, just agent availability wise. Expand. What do you mean exactly? You will probably just help anomaly teams in general. Yeah. I think she's gonna, you know, kind of have Bernice's role. And what is so nice with Anomaly Agents is that, you know, they have a bunch of reasons why they are better at carrying than attackers. But just investment-wise, they scale off each other. Most often, if not every time, an Anomaly Agent's best teammate is another Anomaly Agent. We don't have that with attackers. No attackers want to be on the same team as another attacker. I'm going to have a ton of union. I'm going to be hot swap ball. Next units are at the past except for anomaly, but in there getting specific. Yeah, we'll see where they take it. They have said that in 2.0 they are going to have more of a focus on agents that still does something, even if you switch them out, to not have it feel as much of a solo operation of whatever carry you're bringing. So, you know, potentially Aftershock will make a little bit of a comeback there. I do really enjoy running my Aftershock teams because kind of just like they say, if I run a Jane team, it kind of feels like I'm just playing Jane. If I run a zombie team with Trigger and Pulchra, it feels like the whole team is fighting. So like I like that aspect of it. So I missed on the silver ambient Trigger, like most of them are limited S-rank, most of she defense with the assault requires an aftershock. It incentivizes an aftershock. It incentivizes an aftershock. Now critical Shield is still, you know, easy enough that as long as you have a few built event banner characters, you will get through it, even if you do not capitalize on the buff. Wait, is Vivian on field or off field? Both. I think similar to Benice. She has on-field mechanics, but she also has mechanics that works when someone else is on the field. Vivian is useless in Miyabi, apparently. Yeah, her special Wild Bloom doesn't count as disorder. The video they showed to showcase the characters in the Expo stream was pretty cool. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Vivian Benice is supposedly good though. Luns, you heard that? Well, she reset, I cleared the new Shi with ES. Yeah, Shi reset. I haven't tried the new one. I did attempt to like do the old Shiyu. You know me, I usually try to clear any Shiyu rotation with only A ranks. Last stream, or like last rotation, I didn't manage to. I didn't have any electric units and not really any fire units. Yeah, I couldn't get through it. Well, I could with A scores on 6 and 7. I'm just gonna have to build Anton. But should we get on to some account reviewing? And the first one up is Black Sinister. Right? Yes. Black, are you here and available? And I know you sent me your deets before. Are they still the same? So speaking of limited S ranks, I totally regret not getting Astra. I mean, I tried it, but lost to 50-50. Yeah, and you know, she's a very, very good support, and any team benefits of her. You know, she's a boost to any team. But she'll be back. And, you know, we are gonna get more S rank support. But yeah, she's a very good pick. You head out now, have a good stream, Hoko, and I'm excited for Xbox. Super happy that you're happy about it. And same. The more people that can, you know, play Zenless properly, the better. Yo, okay, thank you. Thank you, Black. I need an S rank I support now. Dude, I would love that. Like the Sokaku power creep. Yes, we don't dox anybody. Let's do like this. Boop. Alright, Black, you are gonna get an email in a little bit with a code. I need that code within 60 seconds. Now you have the code. Thank you. They also talked about some Rumble features. Hope it also gets added on PC and router controllers. Oh, right. So, like, I've never touched Zenless with a controller. Someone said that the haptic triggers on a PS5 works for the trigger event, right? Alright, here we go. So, Black, before we begin, would you like to talk a little bit about your account? Are we free to play? How long have you been playing? And do you find yourself struggling with anything? I'm going for Jane, and when Yanagi rerun her signature. I'm gonna have to see like who's on the banner when Yanagi comes back. I've thought about getting her engine, but I also have her on Fusion Compiler, and it just works so good. Definitely not free to play. Already not struggling. Right now, probably want to build some supports and Lycon with SKK properly for maybe. Alright. Here's a much of a corruption. This sword unit, she's a corruption unit. She does increase the damage of disorders, right? If Yishuan and Yanagi comes together, it's over. That's very likely. Like Caesar or Yanagi. What's all that movement back there? In my room? Hopefully nothing. Might be one of the cats. What's on the sword damage using a Jane? Hey, I like that. Is it a little bit flexible? I'll talk about trigger. Oh, okay. Alright, I see. Okay, let's have a little bit of a look what we're dealing with.
That's me!
Alright, we're gonna fire with the characters. Hello, Zero. Now, let's see the state of Ellen. Oh, there. Oh, there. Well, this is not a good start. First, I would focus on pulling Ellen. Then, I would get to building her. After that, I would go disc farming for her. Well, Ellen wasn't the greatest. Now let's check on Corin. Ooh. Mamma mia. It's an interesting Ellen build. This is a new tech. So Ellen is so strong, she doesn't really need levels or gear or, you know, being pulled. She still clears. Alright. Well, it can only go upward from here. So let's do them in turn order. Beautiful, beautiful Caesar. Full level up. I like this. You will put some levels into special attack. Because remember everybody, Caesar is not just a shield. She has an insanely strong defensive assist. And she always gets a free, like, parry counter after every assist. Now, I see what we're going with here. Caesar doesn't really have any good engines, apart from her own. So, you know, we might just not slap anything on her. No, but kidding. I think... Ooh, I don't mind Spring Embrace. I don't mind Spring Embrace, although perhaps level it up. Not all engines on the Battle Pass are good. I do like Spring Embrace to some degree, and if I wasn't running her own signature one, that's probably what I would run on her. And in some trigger. Oh, do you usually like run a stun engine on her? Use for a stat stick? That also works. Although, remember, Caesar needs impact. But the only thing you get from it is a higher shield strength. And of course, you know, more days. But she can reapply her shield constantly, basically. Starting right now. Have a nice stream. Miss Berm, hope you're doing amazing. Big hug. And her basic, like her defensive assist does quite a bit of damage. So doing like you've done here, like, you know, making sure that she has some decent stats is not bad. It's not gonna be game changing, but every little bit helps. I lost on 50-50, I went hard pit when I have enough points. I lost because of the banner time. Not 50-50 when she came out, then late hard pit, lost out because of the banner run time. Yeah, losing 50-50 doesn't feel great. Hopefully with the buffs coming, you know, they are gonna be fixing this. Ooh, alright. Little Miss Miyabi. Rather bad. Really good attack. Good crit damage. Good crit rate. If you could get 0.6% more crit rate, that wouldn't hurt. 4-piece branch and blade song. Ooh, 2-piece astral voice. Black, how come we're not running 2-piece woodpecker? Is it insanely better substats? Oh, M2. Shit, I should look at that. M2 Miyabi. You know what? Never mind, she doesn't need anything. She doesn't need anything. And fully maxed out everything. It's fucking Miyabi. Like, who we're kidding? That's a good disc. That's a good disc. Ooh, pen ratio. I like it. Not a bad disc. Yeah, it's Miyabi. This Miyabi, she's gonna kill anything up until the 3rd anniversary. And probably past that, hopefully. So, no adjustments needed. We have an M2 Kolida. And good enough next. Good enough. Yeah, honestly, nothing I would change. Like this powerhouse at M2. What's your Miyabi team looking like? Black? Since you're running pen, I'm almost guessing. Did you have lighter? No, you don't have lighter. I like it. It's not every day you see this much investment put into a Kolida. And you do have Evelyn. So do you run Kolida, Evelyn? Hey, Hako. Hello, Nano. Hope you're doing well. Nano is, I think, the 2nd person up, right? Astra, Miyabi / Yanagi Bernice. Very, very good team. Very, very good team. And you have Kolida and Hellfire Gears, which I like a lot. You know, she's here to do... Oh, this is a good one. Holy shit. You know, substats. Could they be slightly better? Yeah, but... Does it really matter? No. This Kolida is fine. She does some damage. I wouldn't mind seeing a crit rate slightly higher, but obviously, that comes when it comes. Nothing you should go out hunting for. Yep, I'll be fine. Go a second. Sounds good. I only watch Pepega streamer. Pepeg's streamers. So you get drops just by watching. You sit back and enjoy. Pepega, we are doing some account reviews. Rather bad, Bernice M1. I like it. High amount of attack. What engine are we running on this Bernice? We are running her own engine. I feel like the anomaly proficiency is kinda low. Let's see what we're dealing with. Ramayu is baked. This is a good piece. 1 is good. 2 is not bad. It's not bad. It's lacking anomaly proficiency. But Bernice is like, when Honka Star reviews, would you like that, Turtle? Would you like me to try and schedule that into next week, maybe? Might start off with like a full mod review then, because I know most of my mods are good at keeping up with that. Have this between some sports, so I can slap some critical on the man. Or ER6. Yeah, and I know the pain. Almost all of my attackers share this with each other. M1 Bernice. I wish I had her engine or M1. It makes her a lot smoother. A lot smoother. We did a mod special edition. And you need to get your... what's it called? You need to get your settings in order. This is real pain, yeah. In the live stream, they started talking about discs. I'm like, they got announced loadouts. They didn't. I don't even remember what they said. We can mark trash discs even if someone has equipped them or locked them, something like that. Like, god damn it. So, Touch. I know my mods keep up in Honka Story. Most of them, not you. You're not included. There's just so much going on. I know. But Touch, what if I shared with you who to pick on free as an express gift? Newbie Banner, Himeko. Himeko is good in like one game mode, which is pure fiction. Although they haven't announced any buffs for coming out. If I started on the Honka Star Rail. Oh wait. Do you also is that the one you also have access to pick Runmei, Sela, and Watcha? In that case, I would probably pick Runmei. But if it's just the original starting banner, then I'll pick Clara. So, Touch, can I interest you in the newest character we're gonna be getting in 2.0? Yeah, sorry. For someone that complains you don't have any pulls, you definitely don't do the content to get them. Dude, I've been on her so much about that. You're like, I never have any pulls. So like, you don't do your wish list. Who is that? Jonah Hontas, welcome in. This is gonna be... I don't think it's officially confirmed yet, but let's be real, this is gonna be the 2.0 unit. MB Pro Max? Oh, my new M6? Got it. You got it. Slaps card on table multiple times. I don't still think it's early for such a unit. I don't know. I feel like they're dripping her too hard. I'll bet this teaspoon that this is the anniversary unit. Whoever bets against me, you have to send me your teaspoon, but someone can have this. It looks like Amber Nicole mix. Yes. Allah, I think I'm just gonna refer to it as Ambi Pro Max from now on. I literally only have 1 teaspoon. You only have 1 teaspoon? Aren't you British? I really hope it's not 2.0 unit, and since she's a Void Hunter rank, aka Void Hunter, I really hope they tease her through 2.0. And just like they did with Miyabi. Well, here's the thing. Usually we get... In Genshin, in Honkai Star Rail, on the anniversaries, we get the Archons, as they're called in Genshin, and the Emanators in Honkai Star Rail. So, what's our version of that? It's the Void Hunters. I think Miyabi is a little bit of a special case, because originally, before the game was released, Miyabi was on the standard banner. So, and she obviously got pulled from the standard banner, and then, you know, they tweaked her a little bit and gave her own banner. That's why I think, you know, it messes a little bit. But I think that we're gonna get this Void Hunter, or, you know, Void Hunter-ish character for 2.0, and I think they're gonna keep up that trend that every big number update we get a new Void Hunter. So Clara, I would pick Clara Maximus. Honestly, Byler's getting above. Look at you recommending Byler. Yeah, Maximus, how new are you to the game? Like, have you kind of just started out? Or do you already have a decent lineup? Because you're starting out, I would pick Clara just to, carry me through content. If you already have your carries, Brondia isn't the worst support. What's the reason I actively started to play Zenless? Unlucky for me, her banner ended before I was able to pull her. Now that she's rerunning, would you say her M2 is worth it? Yes. Yes, I went for M2 Jane, and I regret nothing. She is so much gun and fun. I'd say her M1 and M2, both extremely worth it. How can bring the big guns on screen? Actually, maybe it's time the trigger takes a little bit of a backseat. I gotta say, I think she looks cool. But I'm not blown away with her design. Like, Caesar, she made me go pick up my yaw from the ground because she was so cool looking. I don't think she's, it's not a bad design. It just doesn't have the same whoa as I had when I saw Caesar. Again, it's better because they're releasing another unit that will power creep like crazy. We did with Yingyuan and Aglea. Maybe. Although, here's the nice thing. You can power creep fun. And you don't get more fun than Jane, honestly. Let's hope they're not gonna make a Yufufu dependent or something like that. To me, Yufufu looks like an A rank that could possibly be on her, on her banner in that case. If you already have her, she's cool. If you're a new account, I would recommend it. I would say just pick up Vivian and be patient. Yeah, I would say there's gonna be so many chances to play around with Vivian. We're probably gonna do it on Alta Storm missions. And if you wanna feel out Jane Dawn, you can also do that in Old Story. And when she comes back in her trial. And decide who do you find more fun. Vivian is gonna be stronger. But from watching her gameplay, I don't think she's gonna be more fun than Jane. But fun is subjective. So Jane's signature a must pull, or it's a very good engine, and it's also good on Piper. But I think she can get by pretty well with Rainforest or Electro Lip Gloss. Had a dream that Yufufu is an S rank, but I can't adopt that it will be. He feels like an A rank so far as we saw. I feel like it, although I did also feel like Haramasa was probably an A rank. So, I have been wrong. Like, maybe less broken and more fun. I love using my Jane. She's probably my third favorite team to run. What does Yufufu makes like the sound like the noise Yuffie makes? Yes. Shun Maru. How's it going, chat? And how can chat? What are we up to? We're doing some account reviews and also talking about 1.7. I'm sorry, Black. We kind of got stuck. Did you look at Hugo's kit on the screen? He got some attack buff in the moment when the most on his team was literally made for all men. Oh no, I actually missed that part. That's why they ran him with Lighter and Lycon. That's kind of interesting. And I plan on skipping Hugo. But I gotta give them massive hats off that once again, they are doing something new. He isn't just he's gonna be stronger than Ellen. I have no illusions that he isn't. But once again, they give us a new gimmick and a new mechanic. Which I like. That takes a lot more work than, you know, just give us Ellen with bigger tits. Or, you know, a bigger dong. What is your top 3, Ako? So, if we talk character design-wise, Caesar, number 1. But Caesar isn't really a main carry, not even at M6. Maybe with the right team in the future. So, you know, you can't really say that you're playing an Caesar team, because she's just a little bit of a spice on the side. So, in terms of teams I enjoy running, Ellen, Evelyn, Jane. Yeah, like an Ellen-led team, Evelyn-led team, a Jane-led team. With a bigger dong, hold on. I like that they have a new mechanic, but it sounds counterproductive. Abort stun to do bonus damage as an attacker. Yeah, the first time when I first saw it, I'm like, huh? Like, that just sounded weird and counterintuitive to how you want to play. And that's why I like it, because it's probably gonna be good. Like, the payoff is probably gonna be there. Ellen bigger. So, you know, it's a new way to play attacker. And, you know, Hugo transforms the stun meter that's left into days. So we're gonna have a lot more stuns that you then can, abort. You know, sometimes you enter a stun window and you're kinda out of steam. Maybe use your ultimate and, you know, that's about it. And honestly, sometimes I like, if I could end this stun window and just get 50% progress to the next one, I would. What about Yanagi-led team? Yanagi is fun. Yanagi is definitely really, really fun. Does she make my top 5? She probably makes my top 5. Probably around 4 or 5. Jane got the best design, and I don't even like her all that much. Yes. Out of design-wise, Jane is probably Caesar, Ellen, Jane for me. Evelyn after. Yanagi is a lot of fun. Although now I also have to factor in the Soldier 11 team. I think I, in general, enjoy the Soldier 11 team more than Yanagi team. Like, it's not by a lot. It's very, very close. Like Soldier 11 and Trigger and Palkra. The switching between those two, like the last ones, weren't so clunky. That's probably gonna be my team number 4. And then Yanagi on 5. Oh yeah, when you hit the parry, that's satisfying. Like, although, as you can probably tell, I do really like my attackers. I'm a little bit annoyed that, you know, the attacker class, we don't have any parries. They put those on anomaly units. And I feel like, you know, the inbuilt parries, shouldn't that be attacker? Why does anomaly get everything? Vivian has been upgraded to Yanagi hypercar team. Yeah, I imagine a very dangerous hypercar team might be, you know, Yanagi, Vivian, Trigger, Astra. You say, no, everything I've had, you're good. I'm very curious at how effective Hugo totalized mechanically. Check up rotation. Yeah, and like, even if I'm not pulling for him, I'm excited. And that like, even if I'm not even liking the direction they're going, as long as it's something new to just feel fresh and new, I'm in. I heard that Yishuan is a brand new combat type. Did I mention that in one of the live streams? No. We might hear more about that on Sunday. I'm skipping Vivian even though I pre-phone for her. Yeah? So not impressed by the live stream? I think they gave her cute animations that fits, you know, her general vibe as a character. But once again, I wasn't wow when I saw them. And there's been some characters like that. When I saw Ellen for the first time, when I saw Jane for the first time, when I saw, Evelyn for the first time, I was, wow. Adrenaline fueled, like, oh, this looks like so much fun. I didn't really get that feeling from Vivian, and, understandable. They gave her the classy lady animations, gliding around on her umbrella, which is cool. But, yeah, I got more wow from earlier characters. But I think she's gonna be absolutely busted. Driver pulls from trigger and Vivian is coming in first phase. Yeah. What's the animation of the tweaking numbers? Okay, those are mostly done by that point. That's just me though. Emily's the first character. I usually thought like, well, I need her, not for meta, I just want her. Yeah, and honestly, if I could only keep five characters, she would be one of them. I like Aegis that I can play on field. Same. I love Trigger. Like her story melted my heart. I like her design. My one gripe is that I don't really feel like I'm playing her. Are you hyped for the Seed Intelligent Construct from Obol? Yeah, I think it's interesting. Who's really not in the next patch? Jane Doe and Lighter. Feel like a stunner for Anomaly. Yes. Sorry, Black. Let's get on. So this piece is not bad. It's not bad. I wouldn't hate it if it had Anomaly Proficiency. This one is good. Anomaly Proficiency. Dude, maybe you are good on Anomaly Proficiency. This one, right main stat, substat, could be better. Anomaly Mastery didn't hit any into Anomaly Proficiency. It was not as bad as I was thinking. Alright, her engine does have attack as a main stat. And then you get, a bunch of Anomaly Proficiency from the procs. Right. You're pretty good. 6 and 5, I would try and change out if I were you. Otherwise, it's good. Those pieces are not trash, but I've been paying for farming them subs for 8 days. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. I recently upgraded like 4 disc pieces for Vivian from the Phaeton's Melody Scooby-Dooby.
Don't you think that blunt?
Shit. I don't know why the Twitch redeems sometimes cut off. Yeah, I upgraded 4 discs that had great potential for Vivian. They had attack percentage, anomaly proficiency, and most of them...
GameCube you just redeemed Hydrate.
Thank you for the Hydrate. And most of them it had... 4 stats at level 0. So like, this has the potential to be very good. They almost all turn out utter garbage. Had seen my trigger disc luck is honestly the most cursed shit I've ever seen. Oh no! I've gotten quite lucky with the Shadow Harmony discs. Although I've been spending all my energy there lately. Yep, too much. I do. I need to get better. So, Rena, fully built out. Not often that I see that. Do you use Rena a lot, Black? If so, I would upgrade Slice of Time even more. Just to increase the pen ratio. Now, let Hoggo Yap, I'm there for it. I'm on a little bit of a time press, so it's good if I hurry it along. My videos aren't well either. No, like, I was feeling kind of good with them. Because, I knew I had some good pieces. And then I upgraded the best ones and like, shit, I am not good on them. Well, I got in trouble for leaving for lunch early and tried throwing me under the bus. Well, Dwayne is heading back to work when I'm leaving, so he's leaving real early for lunch. Not even on the same shift, my guy. Dude, what a piece of shit, Dwayne. Yeah, dude, this is... Holy shit. This must be an attack number 5. And 6? No, probably not 6. Don't think about getting good this, then we just get worse and worse. So let's see what we got there. And we have her Time Weaver, which is a very good engine for her. So 2 attack percent, 1 attack percent, 1 attack percent, 3 attack percent, 2 anomaly prof. This is a very, very good disc. Normally, like I myself, I like Anomaly Mastery on 6. But if I had an attack disc that looked like this, you know, I would probably stick with this too. Holy shit, that's so much attack. Oh wait, yeah, it was electric damage 5. But yeah, attack 6, which you don't see too much of, but you don't see them this good either. Yeah, I would say you're good. Depending on how much of an attack buff you already slap on her, depending on what team you're on with. If you had an Anomaly Master one that also had this good substats, maybe that would win out. But you know, resources are scarce. I'm not gonna send you back into the mines to refine this Yanagi because she is fine. And M1 at that. Now, Jane. Very good attack. Very low anomaly proficiency. So for anyone watching, what Jane does is that she converts anomaly proficiency into crit rate for assault. Her entire gimmick is that she allows assaults to crit. And if you want to ensure that every assault is a crit, and it's not, you know, rocking 90%, you need, chat, help me out, what's the crit rate at? Or like, what's the crit cap? Is it 380? But the maxing out of converting anomaly proficiency into attack, which she also does, caps out at 420. That's why 420 is like what to aim for. 375, thank you. Now, you do have Weeping Gemini on her, which stacks up after we have started. But the effects expire after the enemy is defeated or recover from stun. What I would do in this case is I personally would level up Electro Lip Gloss. She can work decent on Fusion Compiler, but you don't have Fusion Compiler. I would level up Electro Lip Gloss. And I would also, if you buy the battle passes, I would try to get this 5-star as soon as possible, because this is the best battle pass engine. Who has the best M1 for S rank? Trigger? She's up there at least. She's up there. Hello, Kai. How are we doing? Try and reinforce to check it. Yeah, it's not level up either. Yeah, like Gemini works, but since you have an Electro, you're sitting there. Yeah, level up the Electro and try to get that 5-star. That would be my go-to engine. Like if I had to advise an engine for all of you to go for the battle pass, always go for Electro Lip Gloss, because one, anomaly engines are so absurdly strong, and that is the best engine on the pass. It used to be that the attack engine was really, really good. Then they kept, like throughout events, giving us really good attacker engines that are on par, or in some cases even better than that one. And one Yanagi invulnerability. Well, do you really need it with that one? In the cannon rotor, the best. I would say no. I would say Electro. Since you, especially if you have access to, mark out the desire and stuff like that. Now people use phone names or professionals and shit, right? So Kai, how the hell are we doing today? Alright, so let's check some of this out. This had great potential. And for some characters it might even be a good disc. But not on Jane. Obviously she makes use of the attack, no question about it. But I've seen a common misconception. I'm not saying you're under this false notion, Black. But some people think that just because Jane can't crit with her assault, that crit damage makes her crit more. That's not the case. It's a fixed amount. So she doesn't benefit of crit damage. So what you really want for Jane is, you know, this is a good disc. A lot of attack, anomaly. Her two most important stats. And that's like a go-to thing. If you're wondering, oh, what stats does this agent need? You can either YouTube up doodles like me, and we will tell you, or the game tells you for you. Everything highlighted in yellow are stats that an agent needs. Very handy. Does this hold me so bad? I stopped her from months in the mines. Understandable. Like, number one needs changing. This one decent. At least we have some hits into anomaly prof. Not terrible. We still have it as a main stat. Not great. Not great. Yeah, same with here. Could have leveled into much better. Leveled into absolute shit for Jane. This one is quite good. This is M0 Jane, right? Yes. Once again, we have an attack disc with anomaly prof. It's like your highest anomaly prof so far. But if you can get a similar disc that's anomaly mastery, you will see better results. So Jane uses AP to increase a crit. Yes. So Jane needs a little bit of a touching up on. Astra. Now Astra, she has a buff that caps out on 3,440. We're a little bit shy on that. It's not a big loss. She gives, what is it, 1,400 attack at max? No, 1,200. So, you know, you're not even losing out on probably not 50 attack. But still, it's nice to, you know we're getting the full value out of it. Energy region. So, the usual like go-to to get this to work is that if you have an energy region W engine, you can go attack on here. Although if you're going attack engine like Sokagus, you go energy region here. Running both energy region might be slight overkill, depending on how switchy in you are. This is 3,429. I swear this number keeps changing every time. Okay, I believe you. Try it though, because badly. Yeah, obviously you're so close to threshold, so... Yeah. There are 30 or 40 more attacks to be gained. But that's about it. Anyone got any money? I want to see if I can pay this welder to put the bus in reverse on me over a few more times. Oh no, babe, I'm not paying for your suicide. So, Evelyn. Like in a crit rate, she will be at overcapping 0.4%, which is fine. High amount of attack. Really high amount of attack. Good amount of crit damage. Burger. Oh, I want Burger Guy. Ooh. This is with 2-piece Astral. Interesting. Most Evelyns do 2-piece branch. This is a good disc. Also a good disc. Also good. Could be better. Very good disc. Very, very good. Holy shit. Beautiful disc. I would say, you know, since you're already having so much fucking attack, getting a Branch and Blade Song 2-piece instead, I think would be better. But you're gonna have a hard time finding better substat than this. You're gonna have a hard time finding better substat than this. But yeah, like, ideally, if we're into, like, fine-tuning, I wouldn't mind seeing some more crit damage. But she's fine. Like, you know, she's more than fine. She's gonna hit like a fucking truck. Anyhow. So once again, I'm not sending you down into those mines. So, trigger. This is with the restrained. What I would say is level this one up to 60. Otherwise, for a non-Onion trigger, I think this looks good. Very good. Very good pieces. Crit rate. Attack. Attack. Very good. Very, very good. Just upgrade their engine and, you know, ka-chow. Very, very good trigger. Trigger needs 70% crit rate, right? She needs... So what trigger does, everybody, is she converts crit rate, excess crit rate over 40% into days on her aftershock attack. Up to 90%. So if you want to get the full value out of that one, you need that at 90. But it isn't a threshold thing. It isn't that, you know, you need to climb over 70 for it to even work. It's just, it gives you value up until 90%. And the restrained, the biggest problem between the restrained and her signature one is, one, it has impact. Her signature one has crit. She wants as much crit as possible. But what you have to do if you're not going for Onion is you have to do exactly like this. You have to, you know, basically just hyper-focus everything into crit rate. Which, compared to a trigger with her own Onion, is going to leave her with slightly, you know, gimped crit damage. Which is fine. You know, she's a stunner. But she's capable of dealing about 40% of your team's damage if she's paired up with Zombie and her Onion. But this is good. This is one of the better un-Onion triggers I've seen. She needs 90 with Sing? Yeah. Don't worry. This does just fine. Doesn't need. It's more than 90 is the cap. You want as much as you're able. Exactly, Tracklon. So it doesn't matter if her crit damage is kind of low. So, trigger is 2 parts. She is 1 part stunner, and that's arguably the biggest part. 1 part stunner. That part is what we first need to take care of. And she's a better stunner the more crit we can get on her. Then she's in 2 part, a sub-carry. The sub-carry part is very conditional. Or like the efficiency and strength of the sub-carry part is dependent on stuff. It's dependent on her engine and on Zombie. She's still a decent sub-carry without Zombie and engine, but she's a much more dangerous being with it. And obviously, crit damage is nice. So like if you can get something like this, where the crit rate is kind of good, while the attack being kind of good, with a decent crit damage, you know, that's the best. I mean, these are good stats for a trigger that's lacking the engine. Does Astra give 50% crit? No, she gives crit damage. Yeah, Nicole's give... So, and here's the thing with Nicole. She gives 15% crit rate on attacks, which does not work on trigger. Because trigger doesn't get 15% extra crit rate. The attacks that hit the enemy does. Black. Is it woodpecker? Oh, okay, here it is. So what is it competing with? Honestly, no. Don't change. Don't change. Most important thing with this is we need the crit rate. We need the crit rate. And we get 12% from Branch and Blade Song. Honestly, this is good. This is good. So I remember that Lost Warrior for Astra gives crit rate. Dude, don't even fret about it. It's hard to remember everything. I have trouble with it all the goddamn time. I'm trying to Shockstar, Shadow Harmony, and Astron Trigger. Astron is the one giving me the best value so far. Oh yeah? Yeah, I played around with I played around with Shockstar. I played around with Astral and Shadow Harmony. For me, Shadow Harmony gives me the best. Nicole is Nicole. What can we say? 4-piece swing, yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, you picked up a support engine from the Battle Pass. Maybe I'm underestimating this, but I'm not loving this one. I wish it was different. It has the potential. I used to feel like the quirks to get it to work. Because it needs to be the equipper's attack triggers an attribute counter effect, which means in Lucy's case you need to be the one to inflict a burn on a fire weak enemy. Yes, please, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Like for it to work. It's weird. It's weird. I'm also level 60 without engine. We do have an unleveled brimstone. I tried it. It sucks, so you swap kabooms. Yeah, that is very fair. That is very fair. So unleveled skills. I'm guessing you don't use your Harmasa too much, and I couldn't blame you. Sokaku looking good. I'm guessing it's an AP Sokaku, probably running together with Miyabi teams. And now we're getting to like the unleveled part. And you don't have Zambi. You do have M5 Palkra. Palkra is a decent stunner. She's a decent stunner, but she isn't really needed for anything. But she definitely shines in a Zambi team. Without Zambi, like, build her if you want her. But not make it a priority. Check Grace on the pre-default disc for Vivian. Alright. I feel like this is a consistent theme throughout your account, Black. That you get very high attack on everything. Yeah. But you don't get a single hit in the anomaly proficiency. Now, mind you, this one is good. Dude, what? So wait, we have a +3. Okay, no attack on this one, but +3, +3. This is gonna be a fucking slapping piece. This looks good. This looks good, honestly. Shit, like which ones would you even take out of these ones? You'll probably keep this one. So 4, 5, definitely. 4, 5, 1, 3. Just because it has so many hits into attack, but maybe 2 instead of 1 or 3. Just so we're not starving her on anomaly. And now, oh right, you're also skipping here. I wonder I can't get the attack rolls because Blacks hog it all. Blacks, how dare you? You have to share. You have to share. But yeah, overall, holy shit. The best disc for AP I've ever seen. Yeah, I have nothing close to it. Like, my Vivian discs looks like shit in comparison. But are you skipping Hugo as well, Black? Because like we do have an unleveled Lycon, but you know, you don't have an Ellen. He can work in some Miyabi teams, but yeah, like is there any real reason why we would why I would recommend building Lycon in this case? I go play Zenless now, hope you have good reviews. Abby, big hug. Hope you have a good time. Hogo, can I slap those pieces on someone else? I think Nicole is meant to be decent with them. I haven't done enough testing to, you know, clearly state if they're better or not. Like, say that you run the very popular, say, Astra and Nicole, and then you slap in literally anybody in the first slot. Like, for Nicole's own personal damage, I don't think it's a crazy idea. Yes, I do. That's not a bad... Yeah, the engine is at level 40. So, chat. The 4-piece on Phaeton's Melody. When any squad member uses an EX special attack. Now, Astra's little follow-up shot. That counts as EX special attack, right? Does that trigger Phaeton? Because I feel like it should. When she goes into singing mode, you mean? So, when she goes into singing mode, and then whenever you switch out the character via quick assist, she loses some energy, she reapplies her buff, and she also shoots the enemies. The damage of that shot is classed as EX special attack. But the wording on this, or like they always word these things differently. Is it you actually pressing the EX special that counts? Or is it an EX special hitting the enemy that counts? I think it should count. I feel like it should as well. EX special or EX special? I want to say it probably works. So what I would do, Black, slap this on Nicole and you just feel it out. Just feel it out.
I only handle technical matters.
If it's EX hitting, then Nicole also would be really good for her. Right? I feel so too. Asa's special attack is EX because everyone's also running soccer.
Is it work time? Is food included?
See, here, Traclon, here is where it gets a little bit weird. Because this one says, when launching an EX special attack. Or is that the exact same wording? I don't think it was. When any squad member uses an EX special attack. So, in my mind, it should be the same fucking thing. But there are some weird cases where the wording is really weird and you don't really know what's the deal. When I started playing this game, and like this took me a few patches, I thought that Weeping Cradle could be activated by Lucy. Because I figured, surely Lucy's boars are classed as the same thing as Rena's dolls? No, they're not. Lucy cannot stack this. which I find to be a little bit silly. I wish Lucy could stack that one. It says during activation. It does say uses. And like Treklon pointed out, Sokaku says when you launch an EX special. So is use and launch the same thing? I don't know. Lucy would go crazy, right? But yeah, overall Black, I think you're looking very, very solid. No, the boars act on their own, while Rina directly affects what their vanguards do, I guess. In some ways, yes, but then the dolls are also bang boos. It's like they're all minions. I don't know. I just feel like Lucy should be able to proc that one. Oh no, mind you, her own one is really good. It's really good. The wording gave me some Yu-Gi-Oh! Wording PTSD, right? Interesting gray area. If the example opposite of Phaeton had launched and Sokaku had used, I'd see the argument. In this case, the wording favors the argument that both work. I agree. I agree. So I think that it should work. I'll try it out and tell you all definitely. So, Black, is there any more questions you would like to ask? Or like anything else you would like me to do? I'm trying to not dilly-dally too much. 40,000, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. And I like that you use Rina. I feel like too many people still underestimate Rina. I like to use her. How do I build Lycon for my Miyabi Mono Eyes? So, peeps. I don't personally run too much Lycon. But if I'm not mistaken, and chat, call me out on my bullshit if I'm sitting here lying. If you run Lycon on a Mono Ice team, do you still run him 4-piece Shockstar, or do you run him 4-piece Freedom? Since he's one of the few aliens that can like really make use of Shockstar Disco. No, wait, doesn't include the EX special. Never mind. Well, basic attacks does. For Mono Ice, you want Astral 4-piece and Shock 2-piece. So I feel like the go-to ice. All right, you have Sokaku on Freedom, but the go-to ice team for Miyabi, if you run a full ice team, is like Lycon, Sokaku, Miyabi. We have one quick assist. Do we really run Astral for that? Does Phaeton work on every Beneath EX tick or on each ES hold section? Interesting thought. I don't know. But her ticks are a little bit different than Astra's, because Astra is actually using her EX special. And it costs, energy. So yeah, they're not completely the same thing. So we can cancel out of her assists. You can just keep doing it every 50 seconds. You keep the buff up almost time. Yeah, the problem is, even if Sokaku can force a quick assist, it takes a lot of time. Like, it doesn't happen as soon as the flag hits. Like, it takes some time. Which is time we could be spending on Miyabi. And mind you, this is M2 Miyabi. So, having Sokaku on the field for, 5 seconds every 15 seconds just to stack up some stacks of Astral Voice, I don't think in the long run that's going to give us what we want. But yeah, if you have Sokuga on Freedom Blues, what I would run personally. Astral works. It definitely does work. And I know you have some good pieces of it. Yeah, like playing around with the 2-piece Phaetons might not be crazy since, you know, Anomaly Master builds up faster. Yeah, that's strategy people use to kill Marinus with M0 Miyabi. Is there a tech to like make it go faster? You said you can cancel out the quick assists. Like, can you leave her standing there with the flag and then switch to another character and it will still like trigger? Because whenever I try doing that, it just feels clunky as all shit because it takes too long time. It's like, oh wait, Black, you play on the phone as well? Shit. Yeah. And since you have Hellfire Gears, well, you do have its own one as well. I myself, I lack his restraint. I do have Hellfire Gears, so I find myself mostly using like his EX special to stun. But with the restraint, if you borrow it from Trigger, and you do more specials, then 4-piece Shockstar is not a bad idea. With maybe a 2-piece Phaeton used to build it up faster. I don't know, there's a way to chain different attacks in third flag. Oh, there's a way to make it way faster. I guess in your video, showcase the whole strategy in DMs. Right. Is that if you go in with a defensive assist, you can do it a lot quicker? I need to play around with that. I need to play around with that myself. But yeah, Black, overall, very good account. Very good account. Jane needs a little bit of love. Other than that, I'll say bravo. I need to befriend Triggers, I get this. Hassan, how are you doing? You look great as usual. Hello, Mom. Hope you're doing well. Big hug. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How about you? With defensive assist, hold basic. With EX, hold EX. Tower check. Like how far you gotten in your endless tower? It sounds like you got the cover, Black. Like you just look at your deadly assault, 40k with that team. You know what you're doing. I wanted to ask how to show you my account. So if you want an account review, and this goes out to anybody, pop into the Discord. In the Discord, I have a... Wait, is my bot offline? Shit. Let me activate my bot. Wait, now I did it. But only on the tube. Which is, fair. That's where I wanted it. So pop into the Discord. When you get the role, you will have full access to it. Then there's a Haku reviews and help section on the channel. Just post in there, hey, Haku, I'd like a review. And then I'll get to you when I get to you. There are a lot of people ahead, just be warned. Twitch doesn't wanna. Twitch does not wanna. Let me see. Not chat box, chat bot. Activate Cloudbot. It says it's both active. Well, shit. So, Nano, are you up for your account? Tell me when you need a code. Yes, thank you. You are ready and able. Nano, which server are you in? Are you American? Also with reviewers. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm going through other people's accounts. Looking through the characters and, you know, giving them any pointers if they need to change some character up. Or if they're all good. I feel like lately it's been very, very few accounts where I had to actually do anything. Like, you know, it's the odd character here and there that might need a little bit of extra love. But like 98% of it is just chef's kiss. Alright, Nano, you should have an email right now. And after this, it's gonna be... After Nano, we have... Melly, and after that, Ilolian. Thank you, Nano. Is 84% crit rate an okay point for trigger? That's a very good point. Is that with Shadow Harmony? Because remember, you get 12% as well from Shadow Harmony. Yes. Okay, so you land at 96%. What's the crit damage and attack looking like with that? Because in that case, we kind of just wanted to hit 90 with the buffs from Shadow Harmony because she's gonna stack them like that. So, you know, if we're into min-maxing territory, maybe allocating some of that crit rate into crit damage or attack would be slightly better for her own potential. So, Nano, while I go take a leak, do you want to tell everybody about your account? How long have you been playing? Are you free to play? Are you struggling? And I'll be right back. 1662 attack. Yeah, that's very, very low on the attack front. Good amount of crit damage though. But yeah, if we can help out, if we can allocate some crit rate into attack. I like your shirt. Thank you, Mom. It's from my own merch store that was set up over here. If anybody want to have a gander and buy some Caledon swag. I'll be right back. Where's Evelyn standing? We are standing on the a little fishing island, which is my favorite place in the entire game. End of Shingi's banner, 290 days total. My account is mostly very anomaly focused, selling Obernies. Recently I started getting into attacker meta with Evelyn, but I still mostly use anomaly. The sword teams are not really struggling with content, but I would like to improve more. I am missing unlimited standards. That's something I want to diversify in. I do really need standards. Alright. Thank you. That's a very thorough breakdown. Or in fact, you get there. Just press M and then Port Elpis, Coastal Reef. What attack should I hit for trigger? Well, how to say, depressed. Are you running her, like, do you have her signature engine? Because basically as much as you can without sacrificing too much crit rate, because you want to hit as close to 90 as possible. Your crit damage is fine, it's just your attack is a very, very low on her. Yes, okay, you do have her engine. I'd say you should, with 90% crit rate as like 90% crit rate, 140 crit damage, you should be able to reach 2400 attack, 2500. Or that might be with an attack 6. I'm guessing you're running impact 6 with that. If you're running her to go with zombie, I find that attack is better. Joan, 100 requests for a review. So, if anybody has given you a role in the Discord ski, mods, can anybody do that if it hasn't already been fixed? On the Zenless, in the Zenless Zone Zero section, you have a Hako reviews and help. Post in there, hello Hako, I like a review, and then I'll get to you. 1.7 pull plans. Get Vivian, M0R1, skip Jane Doe, skip Hugo, maybe get lighter. I was fully free to play, then purchased Internet 7 days ago, but haven't pulled anything with those polychromes, so technically I'm still free to play. Okay, I respect that, so like very, very low spender. Back to the mice, I got you. Yeah, I'm not sure why my Discord bot doesn't seem to be working. Or like chat bot in total. There should be for anybody watching on Twitch, there should be a button underneath the stream that says Discord on it. Just press that one. And I'm hoping that link hasn't expired. If so, if that is the case, can I have a mod pin a new invite link? Alright, so let's have a little bit of a look at your account.
Only the brave will win. That's me!
Caesar. M0 Caesar. Decent attack, decent impact. Very high crit damage. Kinda low crit rate. If we wanted to like use her damage potential a bit more, I wouldn't mind seeing some more crit rate. But she's not the damage dealer, it's just a little bit extra. Steam Oven is a very, very good free to play friendly option. Yeah, it's not, oh, this one is good, and this one is very, very good. Since it's Caesar, it doesn't matter, you know, too fucking much. I usually use Colidas. Okay, you usually use Hellfire Gears. Yeah, honestly, that one is not bad at all on her. It's a good engine, it's a good engine. Just to be safe. Thank you, Turtle. Insane Caesar. Yeah, not bad at all, not bad at all. I wouldn't mind seeing some more crit rate, just because you have quite a lot of attack. Quite a lot of crit damage. But we don't really access it too much. Then again, this is just nitty-gritty, but some more crit rate wouldn't hurt. So say that you had a Protopunk with crit rate and some crit damage hits, I would change into that. But overall, it's not gonna make too much. So, Miyabi, shit ton of attack, good crit rate. A bit low on the crit damage part, especially since we have our engine, so let's see what we're dealing with. And now, mind you, this is Miyabi, so she will fucking clear it anyway. Even if I stripped her naked, she would still clear. I got progress news. Clara, let me know. Good to see you, I hope you're doing well. This one's good, this is good. Also good. Okay. So, we are running attack percentage on 4. That is what's up. That is what is up. I'm just gonna do like this for now. Much better. Like these stats in general just looks much better. Like much better. Clear could get on 4S for the first time. I got 2 stars on Ballerina. Clara, nice, well done. Very, very well done. You should be proud. So yeah, this stat spread, I like this one a lot more. So especially if you have Miyabi's engine, what I want to aim for is I want to aim for a crit rate high enough on substats that I can run crit damage as the main stat on 4. And in your case, that's gonna give you a better result than running this attack piece on her. But once again, it is fucking Miyabi, so you know, you could be running 4-piece swing jazz and it would be absolutely fine. For my testing, Burning Stones, the 3.3k attack with low crit damage has performed so much better than the high crit damage just because of engine. 4-piece, you get a lot of crit damage and then also get a real attack buff. Who, like, what's your Miyabi team looking like, Nano? Like, what's your go-to? I can't find it. Oh, the fishing island? Yeah, I think you have to like do the fishing event to reach it. Mono eyes. Okay, so Soccer good Lycon. So what 3,351. Would have been great if this had been percentage instead, so we don't lose out on attack. So you lose around 400 attack. But we almost give you 50%, like a 50% increase in crit damage. And you're saying the attack one is actually better? If you've done calculations and you tried it out, I'll believe you. Oh, wait. This is the wrong one. Keep seeing stuff on a new role. I've also heard some whispers. It says here, optimizing my attack 4 is better than my crit damage 4. It seems so counterintuitive, but really better from mono eye. So no touch calculated on teams, so I wouldn't know. Interesting, interesting. Seems like I have to get back to the mines. Since I have to get back into mine for this one. Do we know what the pre-farm for Vivian? No, I'm sure someone knows. All right, you know what? Then I'm gonna leave it be. Interesting. I need to do more attack testing out. They're pretty close, so no big deal. Young Mono Eaters and goes like her attack a lot, since her team gives a lot of damage bonus and no real attack buffing. You're better off building her with like 4k attack. Yeah, and she's also a character that gets a lot, especially if you do have her engine. Maybe I've slightly underestimated the attack discs. The crit damage seems scarily long, but we have to consider the fate. Yeah, I think that is it. Had this had some hits into, or sorry, had this had some hits into... I think I messed around with the discs a little bit. Like, it has some hits into attack percentage as well. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't get counted in here. Just got off work, glad I was sent to pop in. Robert, welcome in, hope you're doing well. We're doing some account reviews. On Light M0 on W1, if I get lucky. Pity, on winning 75-25, try some Mindscapes. Lighter is amazing. I love him. And remember, his engine is very much a luxury option. He doesn't need it. He can reach his max stacks with Hellfire gears if you had that one, or Chinese. Hi Hako, how you doing? Hello Mayuk, I'm doing good. How about yourself? You might have just fucked these discs. I think I did. I'm sorry. I'll put them right when I get to her. I'm not sure what I did. So right off the bat, Yanagi, she looks hella solid. A lot of attack, a lot of armor proficiency. We are running Weeping Gemini. Disc 1, not bad, not the greatest. Hi! How? Alright. How much of your soul did you sell for this one? This is honestly amazing. Very good. Holy shit. You know, some people, and sometimes I'm some people, we don't have 7 hits into anomaly proficiency all put together. You have it on 2 discs. Not a bad one. You know, what obviously would have been even better was if this was attack percentage. That would have made it even slightly more ka-chow. This one, not bad, not the greatest. Overall, good stats. Overall, good stats. And I see you do have some like ready pieces for Anomaly Mastery. So, what's your Yanagi situation? Do you sometimes run her with Miyabi or some Miyabi teammate? Or is Miyabi always mono eyes? Well, with Miyabi, I prefer Yanagi on Anomaly Mastery, just so we proc our shit faster and don't have to leave Miyabi waiting. What are your opinions on the live stream? I think it looks good. And yeah, I'm super excited about Fall Guys returning. I had a lot of fun with that event. Request my contributions. I hope I can get some tips. Absolutely, Claxy. Just be aware, there are quite a few people ahead of you. Almost all of my agents that are limited are anomaly. Well, that probably means you have a very strong account. Ranked Fall Guys are gonna get sweaty and I look forward to it. Yes, 100%. Hako, when are you gonna stream Buva? I wouldn't mind doing it. It's fun. I need to actually put some time into Buva. But yeah, lately, just IRL life, covering Reverse has kind of absorbed most of my time. I don't think I'm a monster because I have Rena built with 4-piece Freedom Blues. Nice. Another Rena user. I like to see it. There's tons of new events in Vuba. It's cinema. Yeah? Is it good? And who is After Cantarella? Was it only gonna be reruns? Especially after I lost my 50, as I'm aiming for Vivian, I already have some discounts that are good. Very nice. Cut Farm Plus R finished Nicole on Monday. The rest is on the X2. Gather resources to finish Miyabi. Rest of the rest is going to drive discs for start leveling up Miyabi with the resources gathered. Clara? I think that sounds like a good plan. Wait. Sorry, I think it's passed over Astra. And attack is good. I haven't tried Vuva. I want to, but I don't know where to start. It's a decent gacha. One of the better open world ones, I'd say. And there's some really, really wild characters. And in region-based attack, yeah. Not much to say about Astra. You reach the threshold. She just looks good. A lot of attack. Very good. Now, as for Evelyn. And don't be too scared, peeps. I fucked her up. Was this the one we were running? I think this is the one we were running, right? That my Miami team will be solid. I just have to wait for Lighter to complete the band team. Maybe I'll do some pre-farming. Hey, I'm excited to hear how much Lighter is gonna elevate your band. Yeah, that's it. Okay, good. Okay, so insanely good amount of attack. Crit rate is decent. Good amount of crit damage. What's your Evelyn team looking like? Does it have Lighter in it? No, right. You said you didn't have any 5-star stunner. So, yeah, what is your Evelyn team? Is it Colida? Me, personally, with Brimstone Evelyn, I saw a lot better results running Inferno Metal 4-piece on her than I did Woodpecker. But obviously, you probably don't like Woodpecker works. It works fine. But one way to like make up for the fact that her signature engine is stronger than Brimstone is that running Brimstone does allow you to run Inferno. But that's also on the condition that she is not the only fire agent in the game or on the team. Preferably Lighter, Colida also works. No Lighter, but we'll get him hopefully. For now, it's Astra Evelyn. First one we swapped out for Lighter though. I think that sounds good. In my M6 level 10 Pulcher, I got the damage going bonkers well. Once I get Lighter and the other team finished already, might full star she. Is there any kind of fire weakness? Clara, I like that. I'm still relatively new to the gacha community and still having a lot of fun. Klaxi, I like that. So is Zenless your first gacha? And I'd say just remember to enjoy it responsibly. Don't spend any money you can't spare, etc. And any sense of FOMO you have, remember it's all made up. Joey is running Colida on his clear star. Yeah, Colida is a very, very strong, like a very, very strong teammate to Evelyn. If I said is used and Colida can work very well, she builds a knowledge pretty quickly. She does. EJ, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, like just base kit Inferno Metal is a stronger set than Woodpecker is, although Woodpecker has the advantage of being very universal. You can slap this on any attacker. Meanwhile, Inferno is a little bit more niche. So overall, I think this looks very good. Crit damage, fire bonus, big amount of attack. Holy shit, this is good. Yeah, overall, very, very good. Very, very good. What's the minimum amount of pulls you feel comfortable heading into 2.0? Oh, Robert. I would like to have 100 pulls. I don't think I'll have 100 pulls. And that's not me feeling comfortable. That's like, maybe I can scrape together. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of shit since it's 2.0. Since you know first, I did see some videos for the beta and I thought it was on the Switch. So I got into it when I got newer phone. Okay, so you're a phone player. I could never. Like, combat-wise, this must be wild on phone. I need to dump a lot of resources on it though. Yeah, like this Evelyn, you have high stats, you will do just fine without switching to Inferno. But if you're like me and you know you really like your Evelyn and want to get as much out of her as possible, it's a way to do it. Alright, so speaking on Lycon with the astral voice, I actually need to try this out myself. Looks decent. Level 10 disc, obviously upgraded to max. Impact, yeah, looks decent. Nothing bad at all. I'll rerun very soon. Since I missed out on her, she basically fits in the team. Well, there are quite a few characters in the waiting line leading up to that. Obviously, we know what happens next patch. It's gonna be Jane. It's gonna be lighter. Then we still need the return of Caesar. We still need... Well, oh, okay, not too far away. That would be Yanagi, Harumasa, Miyabi, then Astra. So yeah, not too far away. I didn't get whether or not the Anbilu. One more time, Andu. Like with Astra. Yeah, apparently this is something people do in mono ice teams. Because Sokaku can, you know, force this one. Because Sokaku is kind of slow on it. I wouldn't think, like, I haven't done it myself, but I'm gonna have to give it a go. Because apparently that's a thing. What do you mean mono ice? So Miyabi, Sokaku, like it. So, Harumasa. That's a these are good stats. On Markatu. Crit rate, 25% crit rate. Dude, these are good substats. Hello. And some pen ratio. Harumasa looks good. Harumasa looks good. No, you know what you're doing. This is Weeping Cradle. Yeah, it's Weeping Cradle. Yeah, that Harumasa looks hella good. Okay, so Rina on Freedom Blues. So this is what I was telling Loons, that since she needed an electric character, I was like, you can also build Rina on Freedom Blues. And yeah, this is what you've done. But this is an enabler for Yanagi. I use this when I want to sweat real bad. I like it. So what should go to Harumasa team now? Can I scan investing on another unit of the Miyabi? And before lighter, since resources are kind of low right now for me, do the same. What to lead the full pre-farm, maybe some disc ride. I think that sounds good. I'm silly low on like every sort of resource, honestly. Haru, Ambi, Rina. I like it. I respect it. Alright, I guess you don't use your Yaindu too much. I can't speak. So, yeah, maybe we don't talk about Jane. Jane is benched at the moment. I see that. Yeah, I guess we haven't really had the need for any physical agents for a while. We'll rebuild her Vagathia testing. Yeah, I think she'll work fine. So, Nicole, yeah, you did say that your account was very anomaly heavy. I can see that. I can see that. Very anomaly and disorder focused. Even fully level up Piper? Your Piper has stuff, but your doesn't. Piper is just that good. Okay, yeah, Kolida not level up. Like, honestly, if my lighter is busy doing something else, he's helping out Ellen, Kolida is my go-to in an Evelyn team. Like, do not underestimate how freaking much that slaps. Because it slaps a lot. Probably is better for disorder. She is good. She is good. And her buff is nothing to scoff at all. She is very good. Very, very good. Nano, I think you have everything under control. The one thing I would switch. You've done extensive testing, and it wouldn't benefit you. So I'll fully believe that. So I'm not gonna force you to do it. If you're going for lighter, maybe don't bother building Corrida, but otherwise she's a very good standard for Evelyn. What was the 2.0 ghost name, and was she a Void Hunter or no? Chat, help me out. What's her name? And it's a bit unclear if she's a Void Hunter. With their phrasing, I would say no, because they say that she's Void Hunter class. They don't refer to her as an actual Void Hunter, but as strong as one. Yichuan. Hello, good people. Hello, Bongo. How the hell are we doing? She really doesn't need an F. No, she builds up assault stupidly fast. She does. But yeah, other than that, Nano, you seem to have everything under control. And being anomaly heavy, they are the better carries right now. Me personally, I prefer attacker's playstyle, but anomalies are stronger. Yingyuan, Shuyan, Yishuan. Where's the creativity? And I have such a problem keeping all of those names, like keeping track of them. Vuva has a bunch of them, Genshin as well. Japanese names I have no problem with, but you know, when it gets to Chinese names, I have a hard time keeping up. Ruan Mei, I think like Ruan is so unique that I've never had a problem remembering her name. It's when it gets to Xi Jinping that I struggle. I tend to improve my Pompeii at the assault. I can have a little bit of a look at what you're looking at. So what did you say that your go-to Evelyn team was? Well, I can see it here. No, okay. No. All Deadly Assault, Pompeii used to be here. And you have got the 9 stars on this. As I said in the export trailer, they are unique. You can even recognize them just with the silhouette. Wait, sorry, MP, who? Hey, hello, Wolfie. How the hell are we doing? Big hug. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. We're doing some account reviews. On Zenless Zone Zero. He's set stage, but it's Astra, Evelyn, Caesar. That came in the best score, 31k. I can give it. I'll give it one shot. Then we move on. I am very much not used to running Evelyn without a stunner.
Only the brave will win. That's me! I'll protect you from any danger. We fight? Is the concert starting?
Save off Jane and Vivian, but ended up pulling trigger. And are you happy with her? Essence character. If you see silhouette, you know who it is. True. They have very unique characters. As Evelyn Impact Lucy was the second best, 29k. Who Klida lagged behind a lot. I might just be horrible playing her, to be honest. Well, your Klida was level 55 as well, right? I heard about Fushuan too. Please hurry. Unique names. Hey, Bongo. Maybe if you're fluent in Chinese, they are unique. Is menace, but it should be possible with them as a clean, even without their signature. Oh yeah, definitely possible. It's just she is leveled quite a bit. What do you think, chat? M0 Caesar or M0 Kalida?
Hey, don't look down on me.
She's not max level,
Is
but
the concert
you know what?
You want to test my hammer?
We fighting? Take me.
Hey, don't look.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Swing jazz. Now, we are not doing that because we're not going to be using a single chain attack with Colina. So I'm just going to steal some Shockstar discs. Well, ultimate. Oh, actually, she barely benefits of this because I'm not gonna be auto-attacking either. Maybe just fucking keep it. Maybe just fucking keep it.
You wanna test my hammer?
It beats every 5 stun there. How's the boss doing? Forgot to ask. I'm doing good, Bongo. We're on the second account review. Then 2 more. Run loose on Astral, watch run on light, there, Proto Punk. I'm not really fun with Shockstar. I would 100% run lighter on Shockstar, since he does stun a lot with his basic attack. Do we have a snap? We do have a snap. What about using Caesar with clear M2 smokes her? Yeah, like when it comes to this specific team and she boosts chain attack so much. You know, I saw a story, this shit is peak.
We fighting? Victory will be ours!
Do you think I'd enjoy it, Bongo?
Only the brave will win. That's me!
You know what? Let's bring Colina.
We fighting? Take me!
You wanna test? Leader should be leading the way.
Even if she's level 55, this can be a testament to how strong she is. If you can fix it on necessity, you unfortunately not. Shit patch. Shit anniversary. Wait, why can't I back switch with C?
Don't get hit.
What have you bonded to? Left control. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be able to play if it's not buttons I'm familiar with. More support sets in running Ben team, but Ben is on the extra days because mine high base days. Lighter does do a lot of damage. You could use him with
I'll take over now.
Inferno Metal. You can do that. Yeah. Default is C. Can just lose an Astral Lighter. Yeah, that works. And the switch back, not to control, but easier to use. Okay. Yes, just I'm not used to it, so let's go with something I'm used to.
Out of the way.
Magic!
Final warning. Neutralizing the Nothing reaches my
Little bit of a scuffed stun window.
removing threat.
That might have been before the hit.
Your journey.
Oh wait, then you ult on R? Goddammit.
The threat is press the advantage.
Here we go! Get down! Come on, Trick, stand still! Let me beat you into the foundation!
M2 Colina makes it so much fun. Yeah, M2 Colina is the shit tits. I love it.
Nothing breaches my defense.
We fight together.
Don't cross the line.
Meet it on the moment. My soul is with you.
Nothing breaches my defense. Don't cross the line.
Don't blink. You'll miss me dashing you into the ground.
Nothing breaches my defense.
Final warning.
Don't cross the line. Nothing.
I keep forgetting that it's R and not Q.
Here we go.
Counter it.
And then start doing his rushes.
Removing threat.
Easy clear. Yeah, I'm not too happy with the performance. So basically, you can get one more chain attack if you cancel, like if you animation cancel Evelyn out. If you alt in the right time, but Nano has his alt button on R, so I fudged it up repeatedly. Not great. Okay, one more with Caesar.
Only the brave will win.
Asset, can we fight? Is the concert starting?
Only the brave will win. That's me.
Your standard is not great. Yeah, exactly. 4-piece Inferno, 2-piece Shockstar Lighter. Yeah, that works very well. Lighter has a lot of damage. I got 31 KVC after like 50 tries. You see the cleaners engine, don't forget. Yes. And I'm also gonna rebind your stun button. Or not stun button, alt button. Ultimate. Q. That offset something else? Not sure what. Is it even a signature? No, Brimstone. Brimstone. Getting when I crit rate from set, it could actually be nuts. It could actually be nuts, Clara.
My time to shine.
I'm in the zone. Heads up.
There's more to battle. And just glory.
That doesn't stun. There we go.
Breaches my defense.
Weaklings.
Don't cross the line. The best defense is a strong offense.
Removing threat.
What?
Nothing breaches my defense. We fight together. Not even close. Don't cross the line. Your journey ends with me. Now, this song is dedicated to the world. Halt! Not one step further! Don't cross the line. Press the advantage.
Can we get that on stun window? I'm not sure.
Take cover!
No, not when it goes into crazy mode.
Take this! Heads up. Final warning. Nothing slips through my defenses. Don't even try.
Close though. One more stun window and we could have reached it. Just support rarely more so than Astra is. Colina is a very good substitute, especially them two. You pull lighter on its rerun, kinda. But yeah, no. It seems like you know fully well what you're doing. Very well done. Let's get on with the next one. Gonna go to Lurk, playing some Hunt. GameCube, hope you have an amazing time in Hunt. Who was the next one? Is it Melly? Yes, Melly, or you're on? And if so, what server do you play on? Alright, I'll send you to... Yes. Cleaner would be a really good sub. Yes, unfortunately. Fortunately, I really haven't pulled copies of her. Yeah. For me, Corrida is the one I've lost most 50-50s to. And, you know, I don't mind it. It's one of the ones, like, if I'm gonna lose a 50-50, I don't mind it being Corrida. Gonna go sniffs Cass's palms with Lurk too. Bongo, you have a good time sniffing. So, Melee, or are you on the Europe servers, or US, or Asia? Asan watching is a non-type of Astra and Caesar. NA server, okay, NA server. And this is to get scored past 25k in the assault with them. So, EJ, who do you have? Like, budget, lighter, and Astra would be Lucy Colina. I don't mind losing to anyone other than Nekomata. Did you call me? Yeah. Can I plan for a account to you? Mike? Absolutely. Wait, did I copy this wrong? Melee, it's a Hoyo account, right? It's not a Google account. Oh, I think now it worked. No, account or password error. I think you're tagging the wrong person, GameCube. So yeah, Mike, basically pop into the Discord. Then I have in the Zenless category, I have a section called Haku's Reviews and Help. Post in there, hello Haku, I like a review. Then when I get to you, I get to you. But there are a lot of people ahead. I think it's a Google one. Shit. I can try it if it will let me log in. Maybe not. Google is a lot stinkier when it comes to their. No, it says there are no Google account to that name. Do you want to double check so it's the right password and everything? Hi, Haku, excited for Yishuan. She looks cool. A little bit of like oval color schemes. I'm not sure if she can be tied to oval in any way. I've unlimited. What about you, Ari? Are you excited? Unlimited S-ranks is at Astra, Caesar, Lighter, and Yanagi. It's in a good situation, but not have like the most broken supports. So I feel like some of the teams are numbered. Well, EJ, think of it like this as well. We're soon heading into the 2.0. So the 1.0 units, they're going to be slightly less relevant. It's just the passing of time. And so far we only had one event character support, which has been Astra. Which also means that they're probably going to, give us some more. Because then they need to switch it around. So I'm sure the next Astra is just around the corner. Oh, wait, I forgot the D. Hey. Always forgetting the D. Well, let's try with this one. Yes, okay, now it worked. It's a whole account. Engagement device of Bina from Lavish Ruina. Oh, dude, I need to play that. I keep getting it recommended to me. All right, Melee. Now you should have a code to your account. Pass it to me within 45 seconds. Done apply. So my team's days are numbered. EJ, don't worry. They've also said that they are gonna, make sure that the old characters stay relevant. So don't feel any stress that, your teams are getting outdated. From the sounds of it, they are gonna work hard to make sure that doesn't happen. Also, new Void Hunter into the mix as well, or similar strike. Yeah, that's the thing. Is she actually a Void Hunter, or they word it kind of cheeky. I feel like they worded it in such a way that if she's not a Void Hunter or becomes a Void Hunter, oh, you're already over here. If she's not a Void Hunter or becomes a Void Hunter, I think people are gonna be a little bit pissed, because the general consensus I've seen is like, oh, she's a Void Hunter. With just the way they worded everything. And first things first, Ellen in her outfit. I already like this account. So, Melly, do you want to tell us anything about your account? Are you free to play? How long have you been playing?
All evil.
So, what's the state of Nekomata? She's level 1, good. Corin level 50, which is the highest Corin of the day. I like to see it. I think it's too early to get a new Void Hunter. I thought so as well. But I think Miyabi is in a special case, because she was meant to be on the standard banner originally. Or she was in the beta servers. So I think her release window is a little bit scuffed. I think in general we'll get probably one new Void Hunter every year, and it's probably going to be the anniversary. Highest corner still has worse is the mine. Alright. She's a friend of the mayor, and the mayor of New York selects who is considered a void hunter. True, true. All right, what we got dealing with? Miyabi. Good attack, good crit damage. Much too low on the crit rate. With Miyabi, you want to hit 80% with the buffs. So with 12%. With the 12% you get of Branch and Blade Song, so, you know, we wanted to be sitting at 68%. Which account is that? This is Melly's account. I'm playing since 1.2, I mainly play attack comps. My favorite character are Ellen, Jane, Miyabi, Lighter, Lycon, Xingyi. Very, very good. Miyabi was too hyped up, so they sped up her release. Possibly, like I said, she was in the test servers before, so you know they slightly reworked her and gave her to us again. So I think she was always planned to come out before the anniversary. Yeah, when I was forming new discs, I couldn't get any crit rate discs or rolls, I should say. Okay. So, like I was saying earlier when we were on the previous account, what I aim for in Miyabi is I want to have a crit rate good enough that we can afford running crit damage on the substats. Which means that we want to be around at least 68% on a crit damage for. If we just switch it to this. Now this looks like it's low crit damage, and you know, it arguably is, definitely. But if we were to do some calculations, I would almost make sure, or like, I would be surprised if this doesn't win out, just because this buff is so important. You basically turn crit rate into anomaly build-up rate, and that caps out at 80%. So it's like it becomes anomaly master for her. I'll put this back, but yeah. Then again, it is also Miyabi. So I'm sure that this Miyabi, you know, clears anything the games throw at you. And she got eye surgery. Yeah, she also got eye surgery. She was originally a horse Fyron. And anomaly mastery is 6. On Miyabi, always go attack. Attack is just better. And if you can get it, running frost damage bonus on 5 is good. That tanked her crit rate even more. We did have 1 hit in the crit rate. For now, this is your best bet. But yeah, needs some working on. Then again, it is Miyabi, so. Zenless Zone one, I really went in on discs, and I respect that. Lycon looks like a hard-hitting Lycon.
I shall follow your orders.
Very good to Lycon, yeah.
I'm at your disposal.
Very hard-hitting, by the looks of it. We do have his engine, so, you know, investing a little bit in him, not bad at all. And I'm guessing you running Lycon together with Ellen. I agree with all of these discs, they're good. He has very good stats. Probably hits as hard as Urella. As for Bernice, looks a little bit low across the board. Okay, yeah, we are running some purple discs. You've been playing since 1.2, you said, Melly? Yeah, it's time we grow up off the baby pants, the purple discs, and put some real ones on. Let's go to the last patch. Okay, you pulled Bernice on the rerun. I respect that. The disc sets are good. The disc sets are good. Or like the constellations. 4-piece chaos, good. 2-piece swing jazz helps out with her insane energy requirement. Anomaly proficiency, good. This is a good disc. For Bernice, there are better ones. This one, not too shabby. Once again, we get a bunch of attack, but no anomaly proficiency. And yeah, the purple ones kinda need to go. Attack 5 works, fire bonus 5 also works, some cases pen also works. How, Melly, how are you finding playing Bernice? Do you find that she exits her nitro fuel state a lot? Or do you have an easy time keeping her in it? Basically, her nitro fuel state, we need to like expend energy in order to keep her in it. And if you don't have her signature engine, it can be a little bit of a hard task. It's much more doable now that Bernice gets her own decibels. But if people are struggling, energy region on 6 is not a crazy idea for Bernice. If you don't have any problem with it, you can, like, she's in the state anyway. Anomaly Monster is good. But yeah, once again, we need to get rid of the purple discs. And also level up her Electro lip gloss. So right now I feel confident with Nitro. Okay. Then I will say stay on Anomaly Mastery. But yeah, these need switching out on. And overall, her stats need to go a little bit higher. Alright. You did say that, Ellen, you've gone hard on the discs, and I can see that. Very good Ellen stats. Very, very good. That's a shit ton of Ellen stats. It's a very good disc. Very good disc. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot better. What do we lose out on? A little bit of crit damage. No, not even. Yeah, I'll have her be on that one. It's just better. Yeah, very good. Very, very good. Once again, solid. And you do have her engine, and her engine gives her 20% crit. Well, 44 if you count in the main one. Ellen, perfect. Perfect. Haramasa, these are not bad Haramasa stats at all. Do we have no Marcatum? Fundamental. So what's your Haramasa team looking like, Melee? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. This one, excellent. Not bad. Haramasa, Shingi, Rina. Okay, very electric heavy. Then I fully agree with running Fundamental. This is Weeping Cradle. It is. Once again, I agree with the set. Purple discs. We should be done with them by now. But then again, it is Rina, so doesn't matter. Not too much. As long as we max out the pen ratio, we're kinda golden. Yanagi. Little bit low on the attack, pretty good anomaly proficiency. Let's see what we're dealing with. Fusion Compiler, I run it on my Rina, not Rina, Yanagi as well. +3 into anomaly, +1 into anomaly. Not great, like not terrible. Some more hits or some attack percentage would have been great. But yeah, not terrible. Same with this one, it's not bad, just would have been a lot better with percentage. This is good. This one is a great, perfect Yanagi disc. Not bad, not bad. Overall, it's good, and, you know, the Fusion compiler, it's a grower, not a shower. So most of the stats that we get from this are not even being shown. Is Puffer Electro really good on Arena? I mean, aren't there better 4-piece options? Wasn't it 2-piece Puffer? A 4-piece... was it a 4-piece Puffer? Oh shit, it was. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, sorry. So the reason why people run Puffer, thank you, on Arena is for the 2-piece. For the 4-piece run, you'd have a much... There is no reason to run 4-piece Puffer or Arena. You want 4-piece Swing, or you want 4-piece Astral. Thank you, Tushonk. It's the only thing the 4-piece does is, you know, increase her ultimate damage by 20, and also increase her damage after launching on ultimate, and, you know, that is not really why we bring Rina in. Mind you, like, her modifiers aren't bad. But yeah, just overall for team performance, 4-piece Swing. Yeah, you can, exactly, you can also run her as an... like as a disorder helper or electric helper, so you run 4-piece Freedom Blues as well, if you're running more anomaly focused teams. But yeah, Yanagi overall good, wouldn't hurt, like, you know, get some better discs, at least there's no purple discs. But like I said, it is Fusion compiler, so it's a grower, not a shower. So the stats are lying a little bit, or in actual combat she'd have slightly more. I don't even know why a 4-piece Puffer, I think I forgot. Yeah, could be that, you know, you just thrown discs around. Which is fair. Now, Xing Yi. Am I crazy if I say that I'd almost want to switch these ones? Have a Xing Yi on Restrained, and Hellfire Gears on Lycom? But the discs you went with, I agree with 4-piece Shockstar, since we do use a lot of basic attacks. I state I'm just starting to farm for better discs. Yeah, and it is a process. Like first when we start farming for any new set, building any new characters, we are beggars. And beggars cannot be choosers. So first we have to make sure, okay, right main stat, and then we can start being picky about the substats. I think overall this is good. She probably hits quite hard. Sorkaku, shit ton of attack. Hello. Swing Jazz. Which is good. Ashal also works. I like Swing Jazz on her. Attack, attack, and region. Very good, very good. Nothing more to say. She's good. Lucy, a lot of attack. 4-piece Swing, which is good. Some onions, or an onion that needs leveling. Some purple discs that needs switching out. Less important on support. My favorite discs are 4 pieces Tralalero Tralala with 2 pieces Bambino Cappuccino. I do like Cappuccino. Holy shit, that's a lot of attack on Seth. That's a shit ton of attack on Seth. I like it. I don't think I've ever seen a Seth this angry. I used to use DPS Seth. I respect the shit out of that, honestly. That's cool. If you still do it, he has quite a decent amount of crit damage. More crit rate wouldn't hurt, just allowing to access it. Nicole, very good universal unit. Just because she's so good and so universal, I would recommend getting ENF as well. And leveling up the vault. No rush. Working on her right now. Good, good, good. So, Soldier 11. She looks kinda built. Do you use a lot of Soldier? Good attack, decent crit rate, decent crit damage. But I think I saw something earlier with this Soldier. Does the M6F grant him? No, actually, let's go back and check. Because I'm a little bit rusty on myself. All right. If that's basically all you do with Seth, yeah, maybe then you get away with having 9 crit rate. I tried using him, but I just don't like how she feels. Yeah, I find the Soldier is like one of those characters. Either you love her, or you don't. Could be slightly better, could be slightly better. Yeah, I saw that we had defense on the main stat here. I'm not sure if, you know... The substats are good. Main stat, horrible. Actual property BSF builds are like 4k attack, terms of crit damage, basically no crit rate. That's fucking cool. That's cool. I need to try that out with myself. Maybe that's who I like. Maybe that's how I get through my electric stages, not Anton. 11 looks like a nerd to me. Hey, no hate to nerds. They're lovely peeps. And switching out this can be used in a while. That is fair. Ambi doesn't look too leveled. Yeah, now we're at the unleveled bunch. Overall, I think your characters look solid. You know, Ellen has stand-out excellent discs. There's refining to be done on Miyabi, but she's Miyabi, so you do what you want with that. Bernice could use some love. Same with Yanagi. So yeah, basically, you know what you're doing. You just need better discs, and that's just a matter of having the resources for it. And you don't have, you know, too much saved up. If you have M1 Xingyi, the best stuff is generally real viable real. You know, that's the kind of characters I love the most, when they're like unconventional. And like, they aren't made for it, but they still work.
This is the path I follow.
So, yeah, Melee, what are we thinking about like rerun banners and like future up ahead? Who do you have your eyes set on? Since you're already really heavy into Anomaly, kinda, with Miyabi, Bernice, Yanagi,
my complete support.
Vivian is probably a good pick to like complement these teams. Me personally, if I had this account, I'm not sure if I would be too bothered picking up Hugo or Lighter. And since Jane is running together with Vivian, if we're just looking at value and strength for your account, I would probably just pick Vivian. I'm getting Jane and Lighter. Alright. And don't let me sway any pull plans whatsoever. You pick who you want. But funny when I say Soldier 11 looks like a nerd, you take it as insult to nerd. Poor Soldier 11. Oh no. It's just that usually when people say like, you know, this and this looks like a nerd, they don't mean it in a nice way. That Soldier 11 is a little concerning without the consistent anomaly source. Yeah.
Eradicate all evil. Ready and waiting.
So Inferno Metal is goated, but you need to have more than one fire agent on the team in order to like proc it. And we don't have Lighter and we don't have Colida. We have Soldier on her own, she is not gonna proc it enough to like get full value. Because as long as shit is burning, it's an amazing set. But it's dead in the water without anything burning. Ben Bigger time. I pull for characters I like. As you should, Melly. As you should.
Ready and waiting.
That's how you should be pulling. And this just resets. I don't think you cleared it. Yeah, Melly, overall, I think your account looks solid. You have some peeps that, you know, you need to work on. Level up a couple of engines. Level up a couple of skills. I get that. Resource loss, guys. Anomaly ban for the win. Yes. Anomaly ban for the win. Yeah, Mele, overall, I think you look solid. More time into upgrading skills, upgrading discs. That's about it. The builds are mostly solid. It's just like dependent with substance. And who was after Melly, and that's gonna be the closer upper. Lolian, you still around? I saw someone using Miyabi's signature on Ben and destroying everything with him. So you just use it as a stat stick for the crit? I mean... Same info, you can log in. Gotcha. Alright, thank you so much. Melly, thank you. And this is one of those accounts I would love to put a pin in it. And just come back and see, you know, a few months from now, how's it looking with some better discs. Let's do it like this so I don't dox Alonian. Right, and that's another EU user. Hardened nuclear boys. And I don't even think that you're gonna have to send me a code since I've logged into your account before when we did the pulls. Win. So, Ilolian, do you want to tell everybody about your account? And anybody that watched me do the viewer polls for Trigger, Ilolian was one of them. Okay, ironically, Miyabi's signature is best slot on the best pen since there's no good crit defending. Dude. Did the Ben community go out and pull on her engine just for the bends? That's kind of funny. Hopefully, like, unironically, I hope that the next defense engines wants crit rate or crit damage, so I can use that on my Caesar, and you can use it on your Ben. Everybody's happy. Day one account. Nice.
Only the brave will win.
And if I remember correctly, we are not free to play. I grant achievements. I respect the shit out of that. Rather than that, we have M1 Caesar. I do like to see it. Decent crit rate, decent crit damage. A little bit low on the attack, although, you know, whenever she comes in and does anything, she slaps on an extra... Is it M1 that gives her more? No, that's M2, right? Yeah, that's M2. It's just a little shred. Oh, that's a good disc. Hello. Physical damage bonus, impact. Good. About Intel membership since 1.4. Okay. And is that kind of it? Because you do have a very decked out account. I guess we have skipped some banners. Miyabi. Very good all around. Good attack, good crit rate, good crit damage. Level up her skills. Beautiful piece. Does anybody else keep getting very good, like, number 2s? For some reason, number 2 is usually, like, the good one for me. I get kind of decent 1s. I don't know, 3 never really goes perfect. Oh, shit. Oh, snap. This is attack disc 4. Wait, is this anomaly? No. I almost feel like her attack is a bit low if we're running. Why? What percentage? No, it shouldn't be. I'm probably just smoking crack. Yeah, very good stats. Very good stats. very good stats. Some bullshit to do. I don't want to play Reverse or Zenless today, but events are ending there soon. They are, Burbo, they are. Are you ready for some replay in a bit? Alright, let's go on Bernice. Bernice.
Dweller Inc. just redeems 10 dips.
10 dips coming up, Dweber Gamer. Everybody soon beats 2025.
Dweller Inc. just redeemed 8 pull-ups.
Alright, pull-ups as well. I have my dip bar over here, but I have my pull-up bar either outside or in the kitchen. We'll go for the kitchen one because it's kind of cold tonight.
Dweller Inc. just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you.
Don't you think the blondes are more fun?
So much more fun. Alright, pull-ups, then I'll be back. Wow, thank you. I took a leak while I was up. So, for a big guy, sure can pull your own weight pretty easily. Respect. I do try. That's probably my favorite kind of exercises. Like bodyweight ones. Especially when you're not super slim. Because it's a good workout. So, Bernice. Good attack. Kind of good anomaly proficiency. Let's see what we're dealing with. Weeping Gemini. On a 2-piece Hormone Punk. But it is energy regen. Oh, that's a good piece. Oh, it's a good piece. Like all around, very above average. Like no crazy hits, like, you know, +4, but all around not bad. Asmodeus, welcome in. Hope you're doing amazing. We're doing some account reviews in Zenless Zone Zero. overall, it's good. I don't usually see Hormone being run on Bernice, but I don't usually see Hormone with this good substats either. I think I decided what would be my 3 main teams mid-time term period. Yeah, tell me, Clara. Don't be around these fast. At least say hi. I appreciate that. And I hope work is going well. I hope you have an exciting weekend up ahead. Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with this one too much. It is M0 Benice, right? Yeah, it is M0. This looks decent. Like I said, I don't usually see Hormone, but if the substance looks like this, I agree. And considering you're not running attack on 5, 6, or 4, I think it's good. I think it's very good. We're not really using Harmasa. Okay, here we go. Yujuan. I just like that almost all Yujuans I see, they have over 200 crit damage. So I'm guessing this is her own engine, right? You want to recycle your B tier and W engines? Yes, I would say so. Which you don't get a lot, but you get some resources for it. Haru is benched off the zombie. I could not blame you. I could not blame you. Good, good. Ooh, hello. Ooh, dude, this could have been, you know, the best disc you've ever had, but plus 3 into HP percentage. So Ben like Lucy, Miyabi, Saku Lycon, and Anton Nicole Astra when she reruns. So Anton is your future plan. I like Clara. You do very like off-brand carries. I like it. Dude, this is a beautiful piece. The quick assist Anton thing? Wait, there's a quick assist Anton thing? Do you think Ambi is a clone of the newly introduced Void Hunter? Oh, dude. I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, like someone has to be the original Ambi, right? Yeah, with Astra he can keep spamming his assist. Dude, I remember when the game was new, people were clearing way beyond what they should be able to clear in Shiyu, just because Anton was broken with his M1. You could like not bug it, but like there was a tech with it. Second you said the summit wallpaper popped up next to her. Oh, dude, yeah, true. The only thing that is disproved my idea is her chest side doesn't match. But yeah, like color-wise, yeah, they look so similar. Yeah, I could see that being a thing. Astra, very good attack. Very good everything. You know, what should we say about Astra? As long as the attack is fine, as long as the energy is decent, it's good. Now, what we're dealing with Trigger. Oh! Good stats. Okay, it is with her engine. I don't know why, but I was just... Wait, Alolian, did I pull the engine for you? This should come as no surprise. I'm old, alright. This one could be better, Yes, sir, I did. Sorry. Could also be a lot better. So, Alolian, you run her together with Zombie, right? What I found from my testing is that if with Zombie, attack. If you get one with like good substats, attack instead of impact. Both works, but holy shit, you have many. You have a lot of Shadow Harmonies. Holy god. In my opinion, if the substats are equal, she performs better with attack. Just attack 6-2. Okay. My biggest sister saw disadvantages. They made it small on the clone. Maybe. Anton's quick assistance buster damage. Us and Nicole, you being called wheelchair team if it just functions well with Anton's key, since it does a lot. Dude, I low-key like that. I'm gonna have to build Anton. But yeah, overall, I think there are some improvements to be had, especially since you have your own engine. But we can't do anything about luck and lack of resources. And if you use Zombie a lot, you know, you just keep grinding and get better stuff. I think my own triggers is rocking 2500 attack, around 145 crit damage with this crit rate. M6 Anton kill Typhoon with Emma Astra, M6 Nicole just got that quickest. That's bonkers. You keep swapping with your Anton Astra. I just find it funny. And like Anton is so like normally so mediocre that people just find ways to break the game and he actually becomes insane. I gotta understand every day. Yeah, I get you, Lolian. Although the bullying is gonna continue. My trigger starts at 2700 attack, 88 crit, 105 crit damage. Sounds very good, strong. So, Ambi. Good attack. Good crit rate. Low crit damage. Especially if this is her signature engine. Although I'm not sure if it is. It is. Okay. Ooh, although I couldn't... I understand you because at least this one is so good. But... where Zombie is different to anything we've seen before is that Zombie also buffs her teammates as a carry. So the higher we can get her crit damage, the more we buff her teammates as well. And with the engine, you should have little to no problem getting over at least 200 base kit. This is an insane piece. I'll give you that. This one, So what I would say, 4-piece Shadow and 2-piece Branch and Blade Song. Gotcha, yes. Can I send you a link, Coco? Yeah, feel free, Clara. You're in the Discord, right? Just DM it to me so it doesn't get lost. This is not a bad piece. Decent piece. Oh, dude. Alolian, do you want a hug? Just got a cat. I don't have enough disc. I understand. And dude, this could have been the greatest discs of all time. I cry every day. Discord. For some reason, my Discord link is not working, Clara. But the Tragic Turtle, one of my mods, he made a link and he's pinned it. So just click the pinned post. So with Anbi, it's kind of same deal as Miyabi. You want to be able to do this without your crit rate taking too much of a hit. If this was my account, I might even let the disc stay this way, although we are a little bit low on the crit rate with this. But also do remember that we do get 12% from Shadow Harmony, and we also do gain a flat 10% from her additional ability. So this is actually 70, while also buffing trigger. Where's the link ping? It should be on the top of the chat. How much crit damage should I aim for with Zenless Miyabi? What engine are you using instead, Silvers? It's better like this, probably. I don't see it. Fusion compiler. Ooh, okay, that's a spicy one. You want to make sure that you're like fully buffed, you still reach as close as you can to 80%. The best you can to 3000 attack. And try to get over 100% crit damage. Although it is hard. One of the best things about Miyabi's engine is that you can be more flexible. Okay, of course, but probably I mean you're right. Yeah. And like it's not perfect. It's not perfect, this one. And then in time when you get good enough branch and blade song, have it or not 2 piece of that. Yeah, I'm at 70, 95 right now. Very hard. And that is unbuffed, so you know, you reach 80, which is decent. What's the attack looking like? So, Soldier 11. Do you use her a lot, Alolian? M1 overall, pretty good stats. Inferno Metal. Do you have any other fire character together with her? Or is she the only one? Holy shit, +3. Base Soldier. Dude, I just get so happy when I see off-meta characters being built. I'm like, fuck yes. You know, I think every single account that we've done, and I mean every, has had a Miyabi built. But very few has a built Ellen. Quite a lot of them has a built Soldier. Also, none of 5 stars are benched. I understand. I'm building Billy right now. Also very based. Very based. I wish I had the resources to build Billy and Anton. So, 2-piece swing jazz, 4-piece rockstar. Crit rate, which I like. I like this. I just like it when you peeps don't forget that, you know, sure, she is a stunner, same with Lighter, but the stunners do actually deal a fair amount of damage. In an Evelyn team, Lighter does about 20% of the damage. And you know, obviously Evelyn does the most heavy lifting, but capitalizing on the damage that the stunner actually does do, it does add up. If Soldier did more damage, I would use them more. Yeah, I wasn't using my Colida too much until they released Evelyn, and I'm like, alright. And M2 really transforms Colida. Use Clone Hawker for 10% off in-game chickens. I wish that was the case. Imagine if it was 10% off real-life chickens. Alright, you said all standards are benched, so like not build. Grace not build. Rena seems built, but maybe not too used. Nicole is Nicole. It's good stats for being Nicole. It looks like she's an anomaly buff. Yes. You do have his drill rig at 60, and himself. Did you used to use Anton? Alolian? Alright, doesn't look like we're using Sokagu too much.
Oh, excuse me. Have you heard about
Well, you probably are if the engine isn't used by Astra.
RPG project ever made?
Very good loser stats. Do a collar with Lidl to give us a discount? You know what? Yes. You're in the server. Clara, welcome into the server. My attack is only 2100. Ice damage bonus is 5. That's bad, right? Yes, Silvers, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's kind of fucking bad. But it's hard. It's hard. It's hard as all shit to build Miyabi without engine. I'm not gonna sit here on Friday and lie to you. I done rolled you already, Clara. You should have full access. Thank you, Turtle. You're on top of things today. As do you use Piper a lot? Good attack, a little bit low on the anomaly proficiency, although she gets more from the roaring ride whenever that stacks up. But yeah, no hit into anomaly, no hit, 2 hits, no hits, 1 hit. If you use Piper a lot, she could do with better discs. And Corin, do you see how sad she is? My Corin, she has a smile on her face. You see, she has over 200% crit damage. Can a homie give Kieran a hard time for me, Reaper? Since I'll be working, I'll be chilling. The wave, you got it. I use Piper Brinius a lot, and I respect the shit out of that. As you can probably tell, I do love my Caledons. So, yeah. More anomaly proficiency into Piper, please. Other than that, I think we're good. Do you feel like you need any pulling advice, Alolian? Because my one advice would be start working overtime now so that you're ready for when Ellen comes back. And I think a good stopping point for Ellen is around here. The feast begins. Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you, baby. Wait, you have never lost to Nekomata? Shit, I almost want to run predictions and bets in the channel, like how long until you do the pullings anyways. But yeah, overall, really solid account. Once again, you're heavy on the anomaly teams. You don't you skipped out on Evelyn. You don't have lighter. Vivian will probably, slot in very well in this team.
This is the path I follow.
I don't consider any account that has a built Miyabi, or has Miyabi in general, doesn't even need to be built. That from a meta perspective, they need Hugo. Obviously, pull if you want. But just remember that the 2.0 is coming after, and it's probably gonna be fucking crazy. Because we're probably gonna get Ambi Pro Max, remember? You realized want the reworks potentially alter the mindscapes of Kitty and Shark. Possibly if they are remaking mindscapes. We don't know if they'll do that. They've said that they might remake skills. Because big credits to them, they said that just buffing numbers does nothing, and I fully agree. Buffing Ellen's numbers, giving her, more, like 300 more base attack, would make nothing for her power creep. Like, Manda starts becoming kind of usable when she becomes a mon and has her W engine. Just because so many people riff on Nekomata, I have half a mind to build her. It's a random showcase of fun, but the most fun showcase is that team. Clara, thank you so much. Neko was my first loss. Mine was Lycon. I wouldn't like Yanagi for Miami, but she's fine with Benias too. Alright. Yeah, I didn't even tweak that you don't have Yanagi. Yanagi is good. It's... I'd say it's Miyabi's best teammate. But then again, we always come back to the same thing. Then again, it is fucking Miyabi. So, you know, you can put Miyabi, Nekomata, and who else would make no sense? Ben? No, he would actually make a little bit of sense. Billy on the same team. And Miyabi will still fucking shit on the content. Because it is Miyabi. But just with how yelling works, I consider it to be extremely future-proof. Because being able to like force disorders like this, that has a very big AoE around them, I don't think that's going to be bad anytime soon. Lycon, that's like the best one to lose to emo. Yes. But I also, when I started out, I had no connection to Lycon. I just saw that they had one character that was, you know, a furry with a gimp mask. And I'm like, please not the gimp mask furry. And then it was Lycon tours to my service. AP Ben, AP Lucy, maybe kind of goes hard. I believe it. Yeah, I want the bird mommy. I think the bird mommy is gonna hit hard. So yeah, Alonian. In general, you have no idea what you're doing, and I'm seizing this account. I have some beginner's guide over on the YouTube that can help you out on like your new account. Nice. No, I'm kidding. You do good. You do good. Biggest improvement would be some better shadow harmony stuff. So maybe some fine tuning on Miyabi, but you know, we come back to the same thing. It's Miyabi. I just love this spot in the game. Absolute favorite spot. Have you done your deadly assaults yet? You have 33k. You, Caesar, Nicole. Not bad. This is very fucking solid. Well done. This is very solid. I try to stay in 1%, but I can't this rotation. Yeah, I got in the 0.6. What was my highest? Should that be the ending part? You have a quick look how mine looked like. Or I could have reset it. Once I get lighter finished, I put my account for account reviewers. Should be interested to see you play my band. I'm gonna need some band tips because I haven't used band since like the tutorial. Where can you check what percentage you are? Would anybody like to put a link to it in the chat? So Hoyu Lab basically has a tool where you can see it. Catastrophic, how the hell are we doing? Welcome in, hope you're doing well. Ben DPS is quick swap, see me chain attack DPS. Hey, it sounds super simple. Let's see if I reset mine or not. Can't complain, it's Friday. It is Friday, Catastrophic. I'm not sure if these are the best ones I got, or if these are just, you know, random tries. So you basically had this team, but you had Astra instead of Nicole, right? There's one thing on field mostly. Clara, I hope you get to lighter. I hope you get him quick. I hope the bandit treats you right. I also wonder if anybody wants me to do their Jane Doe pulls, their Vivian pulls, their Hugo pulls. I'll happily do it. It went quite well last time. I don't think we had any atrocious accounts. Maybe Sicilicious, your M6 trigger was probably the worst one in terms of luck. I have light but not this W engine, so too strong, that's exact the same as me.
Only the brave will win.
Sad days.
That's me!
Want to see the red scarf?
To me, Lighter's engine is like it's not the greatest engine ever made. It's not bad, but he has some very good accessible options. Now, the only ones that can allow him to max out his stacks, or like max out his buff, is Hellfire Gears or ICA Teapot. Steam Oven can also do it when all of the conditions are met.
I'm here, so we're good.
I'm waiting for Evelyn Meta to end to be able to compete again. I can't give up without Evelyn. Yeah, I get that. And I think that's coming as soon as they stop putting Pompeii. Has it been like Pompeii the last fucking 5 rotations? If I mess up one more part, I'm just leaving. Oh, Nord Waves. Hey, do you have a policy? Like, if you mess it up, you get to take it home? Is that where all the aluminum went? On a Shia scenario, for example, with mobs, it would be something like Ben base at the group EX pair into swap mid, unration to light into punch. There's a mob into Lucy, into Ben, one shot all mobs with chain. That sounds insanely fun. Another question. If you had to recommend one game for someone to play who never played a video game before, what game would you recommend and why? Ooh, that's a good one. The Last of Us, Part 1. Is what comes up in my head. Because I think if you've never played a video game ever, you might have some preconceived notions at, what they are. And I think it's just one of those games that takes the video game medium and just elevates it. Like, it's a storytelling masterpiece. And I think that could get you hooked on more games. What I would never recommend is Dead by Daylight. Not kidding. The Last of Us is an amazing story. It is. I don't love the second one. Second one is good. Like, it's not a 0 out of 10 game. But for me, part 1 is like 10 out of 10. Part 2, 7. 7 out of 10. In my opinion. But gameplay is really fun. As deep as it is for me personally, people say it's slow. It's just telling you that you never played it. I really, really like Ben. Like, I like that he's I like that he's so big. Like, he just feels like they made you feel big and powerful with him. And like, there's this like punchy feeling to basically all your animations, and I really, really like that. But anybody or everybody, I'm gonna be rounding it off here. Hey, Ako, as an Ellen enthusiast, do you have an opinion info about pulling Hugo engine for Ellen? We don't have official information on. Sure, I think if you lurk. We don't have official information on what his engine actually does, do we? And obviously, I can't discuss leaks, and I actually haven't looked at the leaks for the engine. Because I don't think that they showed it off in detail during the live stream, right?
Only the brave will win.
Time for some Joker.
Don't mind my build. I imagine it's gonna be good on her, but I also imagine it's not gonna be better than the signature one. Because I'm sure they'll find some way to niche it to just him. They usually do. Hawkman, you know what will make up for those terrible trigger pulls? A hug? Oh, they had the live stream. Need to check. They did. They had the live stream earlier today. I'm sure honestly I don't know anything either. Yeah, so I'll give you more details on that as more details, unveils. I can't for the life of me imagine it's gonna be better than Zenless Zone 1. Hockey, you lucky bastard, what's up? Are we talking reverse? Yeah, so peeps, yesterday... It was yesterday, right? It wasn't today. Yeah, yesterday. A new character dropped in Reverse 1999. Which is also a game I'm a creator of. And anybody that stays for, both the Zenless content and Reverse content, big hug, you're extra cool. And
Loader 123 just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate. And I got a double S rank. And I got the new character twice. So I won 2 50/50s. And the new character is adorable as all shit. He's a fucking cracked healer. Oh shit, I didn't mean to make it that big. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? Absolutely busted healer. Really cool in the store too. Run it back with Yixing pulls. Fuss? I'll happily do them. So, do you think you're gonna be skipping Hugo and Vivian? Or just not M6 in them? I will check the vids in DMs. Absolutely, Clara. Also, my pulse for Fatutu is out on the YouTube. My bot doesn't work, so I can't do the command. Not M6ing. Okay. Good. You're streaming the M0 level 1. Hey, I'll happily do it. Also, happy for you, Aku. Blessed pulls. Absolutely blessed. I also got Isolde. I've heard that she's meant to be decent.
Time for some Joker.
I don't quite know what she does. I'll try M0W1 lighter, but if I get a chance, I'll try Mindscapes. Mindscape 1 is a very, very good because it extends. So basically, his shtick is that he increases the stun window by 3 seconds? Basket. M1 makes it 5, and it's a noticeable difference. I'll make Ben go bonkers, as you should. But everybody, big freaking hug. You won't be seeing me tomorrow, but I'll try to get the stream in on a Sunday. Because I don't think I'm gonna be available Monday, Tuesday next week. Neo, hope you're doing well, my queen. And also reduce 10% fire and ice stress. Also that. Like, how to say it?
We fighting? Take me.
I know it's good to, reduce resistance. I just find it boring. So like, the top part is the fun part. Then this is just numbers, Mason. What do they mean? At the end of the day, everything is translates to clear time. And I know it adds up. But if it's just, they shred this much defense, I'm like, boring. I know it's very good. Ladder is cracked, he makes everybody look weak. He is a goddamn champion. 40% damage. Oh wait, is that
Only the brave will win.
Want to see the red scarf?
All right. Also that, dude, it does a lot for being an M1. Then you look at Abyss. I'm half debating going for M2 on lighter. Since I'm skipping Hugo, I'm like, do we just go deep into lighter? I don't think so. I'll think about it. We'll see how the Vivian pulls
Wanna
go.
see the red scarf?
We'll see how the Vivian pulls go. Our peeps, hope you had a bunch of fun. Everybody that gave me their account for review, hope you're happy with your review. Hope you have an amazing Saturday. Or, well, Friday for what's left of it. And then go on to have an amazing ass Saturday. And then I'll see you all Sunday unless something comes up. So, where are we going? Are you finishing? Yes. Don't forget D&D Sunday. Right. Yeah, we'll we'll see. Shit, you're right. I'll try to at least make a small one. Maybe we can watch the trailer together. Thank you for reminding me, Kieran. Totally hadn't forgotten. I totally believe you. Thank you. Hope you all had a fantastic time. Hey, it's always fun doing the account reviews. Wasn't too much I need to do this time either. So where are we going, peeps? Where are we going? Much love, man. Have a great one. Much love, Sizzle. I don't have anybody on my list doing Zenless Zone Zero. Do you guys want to see some Honkai Star Rail? Agek, or however you pronounce her name, she is doing some Honkai Star Rail, so we could head on over there. So, what would be a fun raid message for that? Oh, and she's gonna do the Zenless Zone Zero proxy podcast after. So yeah, I know she usually covers Zenless. Not sure if she does any Genshin. I know she does Star Rail. You know what? When in doubt, let's just go with this one. The citizens has come. And Reaper Squad, I'll see you all on Reaper in a bit, yeah? Repo. Some off-stream Repo. He's hanging with the gang. Well, everybody, we're raiding out. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Fuck out.